Good morning. Good morning, corn whore, blolly whore. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Today is the day you lose weight. I've been losing weight. That's your problem. Good morning, good morning. We are live, baby.
Cornhole blower said, Teddy lost a lot of weight.
Oh. Oh. Hi. Good morning, everybody. Oh. 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 My baby. Working for a living, down in New Orleans. Na, 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 na. I forgot how it goes. Big wheels keep on turning, proud Mary keep on burning.
Good morning, Teddy Blowy Hole Blower Teddy Bear.
Good morning, blowholder, colioler, doriololer, blower. We're just waiting for everybody to come in. Lee Hayward, the famous, very, very respected in the fitness industry. Lee Hayward will be working out with us today on live. Tell your friends, share the video. Yeah. Oh. I'll tell you what, I'm going to go to the bathroom real quick. I'll be right back. If anybody comes, tell them I'll be right back. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Cornhole blower said, I shared the video to Fish Eyes.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Brittany Hollingsworth
said, Keith.
Good morning.
DJ Tony Sledge
said,
Teacher!
Teddy.
Cornhole Blower
Said, hello Brittany waving hand.
Oh.
Brittany Hollingsworth
Said, hi at cornhole blower.
Here I am.
DJ Tony Sledge
Said, where is the king?
Right here. I use the restroom out of nowhere. Okay. All right. Okay, here we go. Hi, welcome to the show. Hi, Brittany. Hi, DJ. Hey, good morning. Hi, Brittany. Hi, Chronic. How are you?
Brittany Hollingsworth
Said, sup pyro sparkler.
Okay, we're waiting for Lee Hayward. Let's pray, let's salute.
Hi Brittany morning.
Let's pray, let's salute, and let's sing happy birthday.
Said, we need news on the contest.
Travis Burnett
What contest?
Said, what's good?
Oh, 50, we're almost at 51,000.
Said,
Sorry, DJ.
I'm taking a pile of rolling.
We're gonna get a thing here.
Pyro
Help me get to yeah. So
get your gym.
we're working on it. We're working on it, DJ. Thank you again for your. No, it won't be here until the 3rd, and the other one won't be here until the June. It was supposed to be here yesterday, Chronic, but FedEx, freaking FedEx, always freaking FedEx. Let's pray. Lord Jesus, thank you for this opportunity to work out, Lord. Thank you for the opportunity to have people that are smarter more equipped and more experienced than me.
Chronic
Lord,
Pyro.
thank you for their time. Thank you for their resources and talent.
WTF.
Lord, I just want to say thank you so very much for this opportunity to go live.
I just noticed
It
you
is a
have
beautiful,
50K subs
beautiful,
now. Party
beautiful,
face, party popper.
beautiful thing. Lord, those who are hurting, those who are sick, those who are mentally disturbed, bless them, feed them, and heal them. Thank you, Lord. In Jesus' mighty name, in the name of Yeshua, amen, amen. Yeah, we're almost at 51,000 now. Amen, amen, and amen. If you've ever, we're literally, I guess it's like 100 and something away from 51,000. Isn't that amazing? You guys are awesome. If you ever served, we'd like to salute you and say thank you the best way we know how. And that's saying thank you. Now, if you, ooh, that smells good.
Said,
Someone's grilling.
good morning, Honorable. I hope
Good
you're
morning,
doing
Adam.
well.
Thank you. Happy birthday
Said,
to
Amen.
you.
Folded hands.
Happy birthday to you. Happy, 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 oh, happy, happy, happy birthday. No matter where you are around the world, happy birthday
Said,
to you.
Latin cross birthday cake.
Happy birthday. Doon, doon, doon. Okay, we got all that out of the way. Now we're going to smoke a little medicine this morning. Double tap, double tap. Don't forget to double tap. And so we are almost 24,000 away from our goal to getting to Coney Island and trying some real good Italian and really good hot dog. When the moon hits your eyes like a big pirate sky, that's my rain.
Said, Dabba dabba doo.
Yeah, I need a little medicine this morning. I always get a little nervous when Lee Hayward comes on. I mean, he's freaking Lee Hayward. He's freaking Lee Hayward, ladies and gentlemen.
Brittany Hollingsworth.
Said, I need our friends to smash the like button.
Please do so. There we go. I need our friends to smash the like button. Otherwise, why are you really here? Double tap.
Cornhole Blue.
Double tap.
Said, smash the like button, chat.
1, 2, 3.
Big T.
Said, hey handsome.
Hi. I'm gonna stretch while we're waiting for Lee. I'm gonna do some stretching.
Said, cheers, clinking glasses dashing away.
Oh. Oh. Thank you, everybody, for showing up today. Oh, wow. Oh,
Cute kitty kitty.
Said,
oh.
morning sunrise over mountains there, Teddy.
Come
Face
on,
ocean,
cute
flower
kitty.
shaped hands, yellow heart red.
Every time I say your name, the dogs look at me. When I say, come on, cute kitty kitty. They just turn their head real quick. Where's the kitty?
Cute kitty kitty.
Said, thumbs up, 2 hearts.
My dogs are looking at me like, where's the kitty? Oh my goodness.
Said, Teddy, yesterday I was outside smoking a cigarette at work. This car pulls up. This man stopped just to ask me if he could be my sugar daddy. He couldn't take no for an answer, grinning, squinting face. I had to be a bitch.
Brittany Hollingsworth.
Damn.
Said, morning, beautiful red heart.
Damn. Can I be your vinegar daddy? Ain't got no money. That's why I say vinegar daddy, because there ain't no sugar here, baby. Let me be that vinegar daddy for you. I'm gonna pull up on Brittany one day. Yo, what up, baby? Let me be that vinegar daddy for you. Oh my God. I'm so sorry you had to deal with dicks, though. I mean, dickheads. I mean, that was a very poor choice of words to use. I know I'm pretty new here. Just wondering how long did it take you to lose?
Rolling on the floor.
Well, I was doing it all by myself. I was trying to figure out different diet plans. I couldn't exercise very much at all, basically. But it took me about,
Face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy, face with tears of joy.
I would say, a solid 4 years, 5 years. I mean, the weight loss, my accident happened a little over 8 years ago. I got out of the nursing home. The nursing home, that's when I kind of started get back to my Vikings route, get that warrior inside of me. But I didn't really get that diet right until about 4 years ago.
Never drink too much coffee, grinning,
yeah, about 2021 is when I really got trying to get back into moving and grooving and trying to actually get a hold of it. I stopped drinking soda pops, anything that was sugary. I lost almost 120 pounds the first month, just cutting out soda, sweet tea, candies and sugars, natural sugars and added sugars, even the shit that we're not supposed to have. And then I struggled because I would go back to Diet Dr. Pepper, and then I would go to Dr. Pepper because Diet Dr. Pepper just seemed to lead me to wanting the real taste. And then I got, like I said, about 4 years ago, I said, no, I got to do this right. But I couldn't come up with a diet plan because the calorie thing, counting your calories doesn't work for fat people. One, we're too lazy, and we have our addiction will override the fucking thing every time. You might work one or two times.
I can't take anything caffeine anymore. It gives me hella anxiety.
Well, right. So what I started doing is doing a 1 plate meal. If I could pile it on, which this is what I use. This is a smaller plate. I had a bigger plate, same color.
Hey, Teddy.
Hey, good morning, lovely lady.
Yesterday, I was at my baby brother graduation.
It's okay.
He graduated with honors.
Hey, you tell him Teddy said we're proud of him. Seriously, lovely lady. Look, but I used to pile up my 1 plate meal, and I had 3 meals. This is like 4 years ago, four-ish. I don't really remember the exact date, but I used to pile it so heavy that literally my pants would fall down just for me trying to hold all the food from balancing it, just walk from one place to another. And then about a couple months, 3 or 4 months after that, it went from like this to like this to like this to like this to like almost what you would probably consider too much on a plate. But at first, no bullshit, it was a mountain high. And then literally within about 4 months, I went to this plate, the smaller plate, because I had the other one. I had the other plate like this, which is bigger. This is the smaller one. And then I went down to this plate, and then I started stacking them about like yay high. And then literally about a year later is when I said I'm losing weight, but I'm not losing it fast enough. I was about 712 pounds at the time. So yeah, my 1 plate meal, no sugar, really worked for me. I lost 400 pounds.
Shots.
Johnny boy, come on now. We're back, baby. Let's get it. The asylum and not the anthem, by the way. What's up, my friend? How did the teeth go?
415 pounds.
Fact. I want to be your weight. Fact. I want to be your weight. No one's ever told you that. But I want to be 415 right now. No one's ever told you that, DJ, but I want to be 415.
No spamming.
The asylum.
Said. Just landed.
Oh, congratulations, the asylum. Breaker.
Can I respectfully ask you a question if you don't mind, please? Can you please tell me, can you walk properly?
No.
Cornhole.
No, I had an accident.
Said. You're doing great, Teddy Bear. Keep it up.
I do the best what I can do with the walking. They told me I'm always going to have a wheelchair. Always going to have something to hold on to because of my... And you know what? I don't believe them. I believe that our brain and our ability to tell ourselves that we can do this is stronger than the bullshit doctor.
The asylum.
I proved the doctor's wrong so far.
Brittany coming through party popper.
Brittany Hollingsworth.
Said. Teddy, did you see the dono?
Cornhole blower.
Yes. We're back, baby. Let's get it. The asylum. Thank you for being a friend. Thank you for the $2.68. Thank you for being a friend.
Smirking face.
Thank you.
Said. Man, may Jesus bless you with very, very good health, and may you live long. All the problems that you face may go away, and you live a very good and healthy life.
You know, I appreciate that. I know eventually this is going to lead to me having to get some mental help. I know that.
Said. We make some plans soon. I gotta get out this fucking airport ASAP.
Got you, buddy. Got you, buddy. I'm glad you landed. I'm glad that you're home. Ladies and gentlemen, Lee Hayward.
Good morning, all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the one and only Lee Hayward from LeeHayward.com and Blueprint Over 40. Don't forget to check him out on all of our descriptions and the description below. And I believe I got your P.O. box for any fan mail.
There we go. Sounds like a radio DJ there.
I was waiting to. I was like, I'm going to make it a good one. How are you?
Going? I'm doing well, thank you. Doing really well. And how's life treating you? There we go.
Well, Slide has it. I'm definitely losing a lot of weight. I'm definitely seeing. I don't know what I weigh because I'm being fair. I'm the 4th when I go to see my primary doctor. I'll know exactly what I weigh, and I know they're sticklers, but I'm going to do the camera thing so I can see it because I want proof of what I weigh after almost 2 months. I mean, a little over a month not being weighed. Yeah. I got some barbells, some home gym equipment. I was supposed to have the real big one, but Lee, it's FedEx. It was supposed to be here to deliver last night. I showed everybody. It was supposed to be delivered by the end of day yesterday. They moved it to the one to June 2nd and the other June 3rd.
Okay.
So I was thinking they just did that because they didn't deliver it last night and they're trying to cover their butt as a driver. And I'm hoping it will be here today.
Gotcha.
But how are you, man?
I'm doing well, thanks. All's going good on my end. Yeah. I got a busy day ahead of me here now, but I'll be able to hang out here for a half hour or so and shoot the breeze and whatnot.
Well, let's get right to it. To it. I was going to talk to you about when you're old and how come it hurts so much. But then I watched your video on your channel, by the way, that's Total Fitness Bodybuilding on YouTube. And Jaron and your panel, they were talking about warming up and stuff. So I don't really talk to you about that now since we have since you have a busy day. We can just tell everybody and refer to everybody to go to that video and watch the warming up video. I did
the most recent one. Yeah, I say it's the most recent one on the Total Fitness Bodybuilding YouTube channel. It's that was a clip taken from our last podcast that we did. Jaron asked a question about warming up, and it's a good topic. It applies for everybody, of course. But the older you get, in your 40s, 50s, beyond, it certainly gets more and more important. The older you are, the more you need to respect your body, for sure.
That's for real. I hear that. And so I figured since you're limited and I'm waiting for the knock on the door, I'm going to go show you what we got so far. But since you are limited, a lot of people have said I haven't really asked you a lot about more of diet for people that aren't my size, but more that are normal overweight and little things that they can do if they don't have $1,000 to drop at a home gym, or if they don't really have a way or around a gym to go to a gym. I told them, one, I don't know about the diet thing. They would have to ask you. And I told them, two, they could just do the warm-ups that we do just in higher reps.
Yeah, I mean, what we've been doing, especially those resistance band exercises, that's pretty accessible for anyone. Because, I mean, those resistance bands, I know you ordered them online. How much did you pay for that set of bands?
$46 bucks.
So it's very affordable that way. And you don't even need that mega set, because I mean, you got a pretty elaborate set with a lot of different bands. You can get smaller sets for even less money than that to start with. Yeah. And even if you don't have any exercise equipment, heck, you can go out for a walk, right? Especially for, as you mentioned, the normal overweight people who can actually walk, you know, because I know when you're 5, 6, 7, 800 pounds, walking is not necessarily an option, or at least not for a long duration. But look, the pants are literally falling off you. I mean, when we first chatted, when we did that podcast, like I think you were wearing your gray pants, but you were filling those things out.
Literally, I can walk around with
those
things.
You're not filling out anymore, right?
I can walk around with those things still holding on.
That's crazy. I mean, what was your weight last time you had measured? Do you recall?
503.
Wow, that's good. I can't remember exactly what it was when we did our podcast a while back, but you were in the high fives then. So now you're teeter-tottering right into the fours.
Right? I think
that's crazy.
5, 6, 70.
Yeah, it was in that range, which was still a huge accomplishment then, considering where you had started from. But man, that is really impressive. And so if that was a month ago, I'm sure you must be into the fours by now.
Well, yeah, that was a little over a month. Yeah, I got to. There's no way. I keep telling everybody I'm done. If I'm not, I'm done. So this is kind of what we got so far.
Yep. So we've got I'm looking there. I'm the goal, right? The way my glasses work, they're good from a distance, but if I get up close, I got to take them off and have a look.
So what do we got there? We got the glove, we got the rack, but we got these dumbbells. Okay.
Yep, I see it there. Yep.
Yeah.
Dumbbells. So that's weight plates, is it? Adjustable weight plates?
Yep. Yes, they are. So no, I got this machine. I got an ab machine. And I got 800 ab crunches the other day. I still can't believe it. Even though they're assisted a little bit, you know, but I've gotten 40 something laying down flat. So I am trying to incorporate those, but boy, it is way harder doing it laying down straight flat. I got some really good gloves that I've already kind of worn out. And then machine, I don't know what it's called. It's like kind of like a total fitness thing, but you can sit down on it and you can do like these, or you do this way. You can sit on the front of it and you can do like a row machine, or you can do upstanding biceps. Then it has the bar thing, so you can do this. Down. Yeah. And then it has one that so you can lean it back and do it more like that. And then it has this on it where you can do this. X-fly. Yeah. And then it has a universal machine. I mean, that's basically what we refer to. It's just a home gym universal machine. Yeah. It was 330 pounds is the weight on it. Mm-hmm. So I got. So where will you set that up to? I know you. Like, how are you for space? I'll put it right here. I'm putting it right here, and I'm moving my arch stuff somewhere else. Okay. So my home gym will be like right here. Yeah. Where the dining room is usually. Isn't that? I thought that was poetic that I'm putting my home gym in the dining room as a fat man. It's a good switch, right? There you go. Went from buffet to pushing iron. There you go. Yeah. Right. Pushing plates to. We just changed the plates. We changed from dinner plates to iron plates. There we go. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Does anybody have any questions or anything like that? Thank you, Brittany. Thank you. That is Mr. Lee Hayward's YouTube page. I pinned it for anybody that wants to check out. Thank you for sharing. Yeah. So, like, how are things with your eating habits? Like, because it's been a couple weeks now since we chatted. Like, how are you for eating and trying to meet like the nutritional intake with limited amount of food? Because that's the challenge. I just want to touch on that. Like in your situation, obviously, you're limited to how much you can eat, but you have to be very careful to make sure that you are getting in nutrient-dense food, so you're nourishing the body on a cellular level, and not just filling up with 50 calories. I can honestly say, nutritional-wise, I'm doing pretty good I could do better, nutritional-wise, but I would say I know I'm still just under 800 calories, so It seems like every week and a half I go up about 100 calories.
Okay.
The doctor did tell me that, by the time I see him again, I should be around 1,200 calories.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. So, which I don't plan on until I like physically have to go to 1,000 calories. But in my head, 1,000 calories a day is my cutoff point.
How do you feel about that? Like,
Well,
like energy-wise and mental and everything else.
Mentally, I'm pretty good mentally. Energy, I'm having to substitute with like more coffee in Red Bulls. To be honest, like I can do about 220 sit-ups before I'm really starting to have to push because the energy in the tank is just going.
Yeah.
I don't know if that makes any sense for you, but
it does. Yeah, because what it is you have very low glycogen stores because where you're not eating a lot, your body has to break down body fat. Now, of course, you got lots of body fat energy, but that's the slow burning energy. That doesn't give you that oomph, for doing a workout or exerting yourself. Body fat is that slow burning energy. Like right now, sitting down having this chat, we're burning fat. It's the slow, sustainable energy. But if you're getting up and you're going to do a set or you're going to exert yourself, that's when you're burning glycogen, and that's what's low. So that energy reserve is very limited for you at this stage, for sure.
Yeah, that's no lie. I will say that when I first got my dumbbell, my barbells, I worked out pretty good. I was a little sore the next day. Oh, thank you, the asylum. But I worked out the next day with them, and it was almost like I couldn't even do half of the weight I did the other day. And then all of yesterday, like right here, like it was just so hard just to bend my arms and stretch them out. Now I'm good. I'm okay. But boy, was I sore.
We should just talk about that because that's something that a lot of people, that's a hang up because they know if I work out, I'm going to get sore, or if they do work out, they feel sore and like, oh, I don't like this. I don't want to do it anymore. But if you can just stick with it and get beyond that initial hump, that initial soreness, so your body adapts to it, then what happens is you don't get as sore anymore. So it's pretty ironic the way it works is people who get the most sore from exercise are usually beginners, or if you're doing something that your body's not accustomed to. So something that you've totally different. Like in your case now, you've been doing the resistance bands for a while and you've adapted to that. Then you added in the free weights. Now that's a unique form of resistance. It's like, okay, now the muscles are sore because they're working in a way they're not accustomed to. But if you just keep going, like get over that initial hump, you will adapt and get stronger, and then you won't be feeling that soreness. So it's actually something to look forward to. And soreness is not a requirement for growth. Like a lot of people think, oh, no pain, no gain, like that whole old school mindset. It sounds cool, makes for a great, Instagram meme or something like that. No pain, no gain, or make for a good T-shirt logo. But that we don't really want to be in pain. Like nobody wants to be in pain. You want to be able to do this and enjoy the process. So you don't have to feel pain or in agony to be productive.
Well, let me tell you what I was doing so far, and you can tell me what routine you want me to do.
Sure.
I was thinking about doing these one day and then the stretchy bands the next day to kind of keep my muscles confused and to give relief so that I can keep doing it every day. But I do this. Now imagine I have the other one too though. So I do it like this. I try to keep my elbows so that it's not resting on my fat breasticles, but on the side, right? And so I do these, right? And then I do, and then I turn around and I do them this way, and then I do hammer, and then I do these like this.
Shoulder press, yeah.
Yeah, and then I do these, and then and when I have both of them, I do like this.
Yeah.
Like these. I'm trying to remember. And then I go back to the shoulder press, and I go back to this, and but then when I go up on a higher weight, I try to get one of these that is higher with weight and one just a bit lower. and then I try to work in. So I'll pick the heavy one up and do two hand on one barbell and do it like this, and then I'll try to with the heavier one, and then the light, and then I'll do the same thing with the light one, and then I'll do the same thing that I just did with the. That's kind of what I'm doing.
Right. So when you're going heavier, are you doing them single arm, one arm at a time?
Yeah. Yes, because I only have two of these right now. So.
Right. Yeah. It's just a different variation whether you're doing them single arm or both arms simultaneously. And what you will find, what you just explained, it works out perfectly, because when you're lifting with one arm at a time, you can actually lift heavier for that arm. And the reason is because you can focus all your strength and energy on just curling or pressing with that one side versus having to divide it between two sides.
Yeah.
So just kind of give you an example, like maybe you curl a 20-pound dumbbell with both arms together, but you can curl a 25 if you just do a single arm, right? Yeah. Like you might be able to do more because you can exert all your energy into that one side versus having it divided between both sides. So you will be a little stronger that way.
Okay.
Right? You know, it's almost like if you're doing an arm wrestling with somebody.
I tell you, I do body squats still. After I do a set of 3 up and down, going up and weight and then back down, and then I do like 10 body squats. I'm up to like 30 body squats a day.
Wow, that's impressive. Because I know
when we first started, going to waste your time or your talent, and I'm damn sure I'm going to waste mine.
No, I mean, when you look at the progress that you've made over the last few months or however long it's been, I mean, it's impressive. Well, and you're consistent. Consistency. Consistency is compounding.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to take life back.
Yeah, I respect that, Sal.
Thank you.
It's exciting to see. I mean, if Teddy can do it, you can do it. That's the whole thing here. That's the message.
Is there anything that you want me to slowly add, or anything you want me to take away from what I'm doing as far as? Remember, I'm doing what you told me to do with the stretchy bands. So one day I'll do the stretchy bands, and then I'm going to do them. And I'm still incorporating. Oh, I got 200 leg raises in with my messed up hip. It took me like a month and a half to get there, and I got to do them, like 30 at a time. Mm-hmm. And then I do more sit-ups, but I wanted to tell you I got up to 200 of the leg raises as well. But is there anything that you want me to change or add, or?
Not really. I mean, you're adding in those free weight exercises. That's fine. The big thing you want to be careful of is not doing too much. Like we don't want to get to the point where you're overworking the body and not recovering between those workouts. So you're doing this pretty much every single day, right? You're doing exercise every single day.
Except Saturday. I don't care what anybody says. I need my Saturday. Mentally, I need my Saturday.
Yeah.
I need a day off.
If you feel you need even more, it's okay to take an extra day off as well. Like you want to think of long-term consistency, not this short-term intensity, because that's a common mistake a lot of people make too, is thinking, I got to work out every day and I'm just going to go. But each time you work out, like you're breaking the body down, then it has to rest, recover, and grow. And if you work out too frequently or you don't allow enough recovery time, you're skipping the recovery and the growth process. Where the muscles are recovering and growing. And so listen to your body. Like if you're feeling extra tired, extra sore, or if your strength isn't going up, like you're hitting a plateau or even getting weaker, like let's just say, you mentioned you did 30 body weight squats. If that's getting harder and harder to do, or your knees are hurting or your back is hurting or hips, take more time off. Give your body extra time to rest, recover, and grow. I mean, it doesn't mean you have to stop. It just means you were allowing more rest days in there. And this is something, I'll just share a story from like when I was younger, especially my teenage and early 20s. I got caught up in the whole idea of, I got to work out every day. So basically did that, worked out every freaking day. And I thought I should be making all kinds of progress, but I wasn't. I was kind of stuck in a plateau. And then someone finally told me what I'm talking about here and shared this with me, how the body works, the rest, the recovery, and the growth process. And I actually cut back the frequency to every other day. And by doing that every other day, my progress started to go up dramatically. Like I was approaching each workout feeling strong and recovered and actually making gains versus feeling exhausted and burnt out. So listen to your body with that one.
Listen to the body.
Yeah. The clues will be there. Like you'll feel energized or you'll feel tired. And of course, your strength. If your strength is going up, that's great. If it's not, or it's going down, that's a sign that maybe you need to give yourself some more rest and recovery time in between those workouts.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really good advice, everybody. Make sure you mark that in your books.
Take notes. Yeah.
There's people that are taking. Oh, okay. So because we are short a little bit on time today,
I want to make something work, Ricardo.
I wanted to show you. First of all, I got up to 20 push-ups and not at one time, but in our session. And remember, it's
wow. So how are you doing those push-ups? I mean, I'm going
to tell you, and that's why I'm going. That's one of the reasons why I got you in the bedroom, because I want to make sure that I'm actually doing, even though I'm doing it the way I figured out how to do it. But I want to make sure that the form is proper and that I'm not just, doing something that's not doing nothing. It hurts like fuck right here. Okay. So I figured it hurts. I mean, I didn't mean to say that word, but it hurt. Double tap, everybody. So I'm not talking about the breasticles. I'm talking about right here where it hurts. Yeah. So I'm going to show you real quick.
Yeah.
Oops, let me see. So I'm doing them right here. I wanted to move her pads out of the way. I didn't want to, but gotta hold my stuff up. So I try to get my feet like where my shoulders are, a width apart. I gotta back up a little bit. Oh.
We gotta invest in some just tighter fans, bro.
Because I spent all my money on gym equipment, on my paycheck, my YouTube check. Okay, ready? So
nice.
God, it hurts. Not hurts, but like makes you feel it. Ooh.
That's good right there, bro. Tell you a good tip for that: multiple sets of low reps. So, like, what did you do? 5 reps? Then was it 5?
Yeah.
I believe it was. Yeah. Multiple sets of 5, and this is a great way to build up your total volume versus trying to do as many push-ups as you can, or in this case, like the incline push-ups, the assisted push-ups, like you're doing. Multiple sets of low reps, because then you'll be able to take a rest and go back and do another set, stopping short of failure, and you'll get more total volume versus if you just stayed there and did as many as you can to exhaustion, then you're useless afterwards. Like you're too tired, you're too fatigued. Always stop with some in reserve and pace yourself so that you can get more total volume.
Yes, sir.
So multiple sets of 5 reps, you'll get more done. That's good. You could also do that against a countertop. Like if you got a solid like kitchen counter, bathroom counter, or something like that. Same idea. Just doing the push-ups against a solid surface like that will allow you to go through the motion, but it reduces your body weight. Because with a push-up, if you're doing them flat on the floor on your tippy toes and on your hands like a normal push-up, you're lifting approximately 60% of your body weight. But when you're doing it on the incline,
about 60%.
Yeah, well, that's if you're doing it with your feet on the floor, like flat on the floor, a traditional push-up. That's about 60% of your body weight you're lifting.
So I'm lifting probably about 10.
But
okay, so
it's hard to know when you're doing them on an incline like that, but it does greatly reduce, the leverage and of course the resistance. But you're still feeling it. You're still getting a good workout.
Can I be honest? Back when I used to train for powerlifting and stuff, it felt like an incline. Like it feels like it's an incline.
Right.
It doesn't feel like a regular push-up. It only gets me right up here.
Mm-hmm. So, okay.
And that's
more in the upper chest. Yeah, more in the upper chest. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel it. I feel it in my shoulder and in my upper chest. I'm not going to do a full routine just because you're limited. But these are like, I've been getting way up high.
Look at the flexibility you got. That's impressive.
If you go back and look, it was barely here.
Right.
So, you know, I'm not going to do like the whole 30 on each side, but you know, like, and then I'll turn around and I'll do, you know, like this one is where my messed up hip is, so it hurts a little bit more, and sometimes I don't get it. I have to stop on this side more than I have on the other.
Gotcha.
Yeah, this one hurts way.
People have one side stronger than the other anyway.
When I go up, instead of being my leg like this, my leg wants to do this because of the broken hip part.
Yeah.
Like no matter what I do, I can't get my leg to go this way.
Right.
So
the fact that you're doing it, I mean, that's still working that hip joint and helping to move the muscle and the joints, tendons, and ligament in that whole ball and socket to help strengthen and increase the mobility. I mean, that's impressive. I mean, I gotta say, especially considering your situation.
Keeping but you want me to go to a counter and not the bed for the push-ups, right?
It might be more solid, and I'm just suggesting, like, if somebody's doing this at home and wants to follow along, pretty much everyone has a good solid countertop that they could do a push-up against, right?
Right. Okay. And then here, now normally I do it with the first. So I haven't tried it laying down first, but I'm gonna try. So this is flat laying down.
Yeah.
One. Now I could not do that a month ago. Not even one of those. Not even one of those.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm gonna keep trying. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. That's usually where then we lift the bed back up a little bit, and I knock out a bunch more. We lower.
Same thing here. Multiple sets of lower reps, right?
6,
Yeah.
7, 8. Can I do it? Yeah! 9. One more, everybody. Double tap. Yeah!
There you go. So, where do you feel that the most for you? Like, is that mostly in the core section? Do you feel it in your back? Like, where do you feel it?
Right here.
Okay, that's good. Yeah.
Right freaking here.
Does that bother your back at all?
Right here where my hip is.
Yeah.
But I think that's from the leg raises.
Could be, yeah. But the fact that it doesn't bother your lower back, that's good, because a lot of times people complain when they're doing abdominal work. Sometimes they're getting more back pain than they're actually getting core stimulation in the abdominals where they want it. So the fact that you're feeling it right in the frontal abdominal area, that's where we want it. Good for you. Yeah.
Great, good. Does anybody have any questions for Mr. Lee about diet or exercise? Please stay within the frame of the conversation.
This is impressive because I know, like, we reached out. Oh, geez, it was a good couple months ago when and Teddy's been making big progress. I mean, like, stuff like that. Like, you couldn't do that 2 months ago, and the push-ups, and even the bodyweight squats. I remember the first time you did those. 5 squats was that literally a max effort workout. You could hardly move the next day.
Oh my God, my legs, dude. I remember my legs.
Yeah.
So 1, 2.
There you go.
3, 4, 5, 6. Double tap. 7, 8, 9. 10, baby.
Way to go, man.
Whew.
And again, you're doing that freestanding, because before, when we first tried them, you were doing them to the couch. Like, you were literally sitting to the couch each time.
Yeah, I was afraid I was going to fall because.
Right.
Yeah. But now I have more balance. That wears me out. It still brings me short breath when I do the body squat.
It never gets easier. You can just do more. But they're always going to be hard.
I think my breathing. People are telling me that I'm not breathing right when I'm working out. How do you? I can't think about breathing when I'm trying to work out. I don't get it.
The main thing is try not, like when you're doing exercises like you're doing, try not to hold your breath. Like just make sure that you are breathing. There's different techniques for breathing, and it depends on the exercise you're doing and how many repetitions you're doing. So the general rule of thumb for most is you breathe in as you lower, breathe out as you lift. So like as you're exerting yourself, that's when you'd breathe out. Like if you're pressing, like, and then so you as you lift, as you exert, you breathe out. As you lower, you breathe in. When you're doing heavy work, like think of like a power lifter doing like a 1 rep max lift, then it's different. Like say a 1 rep max squat, you would actually take a deep breath at the top. So you're locked out at the top. Take a deep breath. You would hold that air in. So, and you would squat down and hold the air in. It actually helps to stabilize your whole body. But again, you're only doing for 1 rep. You know, like that's a max effort rep. So the breathing technique changes then. Another way that sometimes happens, this is more along when you're doing like high repetition body weight exercises. And when I say high repetitions, it could be like really high, 20, 30 plus reps. You would breathe in and out like an accordion. So like as you compress your body, you breathe out. As you expand it, you breathe in, because it makes the body more efficient. So it's kind of so in the case of the squats, if you're doing really high squats, as you squat down, you breathe out. As you straighten up, you breathe in. So it just makes it more efficient, but it doesn't give you the same strength and tension, because when you have the air in, it creates tension in your torso and it actually allows you to power out of the bottom stronger. So the bottom line, I mean, I know that can be confusing. Everybody's like, holy shit, he just gave us all these breathing techniques. Don't hold your breath. Like just make sure that you are breathing. That's the big thing. Like don't overthink it. But there are ways to kind of like dial it up depending on the type of exercise you are doing to just give you that slight marginal edge and extra boost in performance. So someone's saying do jumping jacks. We're not going to do jumping jacks quite yet.
No, that's
keep the impact down for now.
That's a troll. He's a little girl. I think he's like 12 allegedly. He likes to suck on his thumb. Yeah, it's all alleged though.
You can suck on his thumb while doing jumping jacks.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I wish I could do jumping jacks. I just can't. Just like I can't jump a rope right now. I just can't. I can't.
No, I wouldn't expect you to. I'd like to see somebody else strap a 300-pound backpack on and start doing some jumping jacks. Ain't gonna happen. Right?
No.
Right? No. Put a 300-pound barbell on your back and do jumping jacks with it. Right? Yeah.
Is there anything you want me to add this week?
No, I mean that's impressive what you're doing. The thing that I'm going to caution you on is not to add too much, right? Because I know once you get that momentum going, it's so easy. Like, hey, I want to do more. I want to do more.
Yeah.
Right? You get that momentum. Pace yourself. Like have that in the back of your mind. It's like the tortoise and the hare here. You know, slow and steady wins the race. We want to be in this for the long game, not sprint to the finish and burn yourself out, right?
You know what? Everybody tells me the next day, like tomorrow when I do my we used to take Sunday off and do Saturday and work out Saturday, but now Saturday seems like to be the best time for me to take a time off.
Okay.
And I mean, as far as exercise for my body, and people say, you're doing exactly the opposite of what Lee told you to do. Low impact. I get that. I got like 2 grannies in there that's always saying, "You're not listening."
I mean, I can appreciate it. I mean, I'm as guilty as anyone. I've overexerted and done too much and overtrained, and that is a real thing. Especially when you're excited and you're making progress, you always think, "Hey, I can do more. I can do more. I can." And more is not always better. Right? No. We think of the long game. We want to be consistently good versus occasionally great. So just what can you do regularly and consistently, and then keep that up over the course of weeks, months, and ultimately years, not burn yourself out in the matter of, a couple weeks.
So that makes sense. Let me ask you, with the 2 new equipments coming, I was thinking about making the morning show about more about the lifting and the equipment, and then the evening show more about cardio, the push-ups, the yoga, the dance yoga, the trying to stand, the trying to walk, the trying to get out of breath from working out and stuff, the crunches, right. I mean, as far as that, do you think I need, the way that I am, I need more of my energy to lift, obviously, than I do need to do cardio stuff. So that's why I wanted to do it in the morning and to do cardio at night.
It could be 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. What do you prefer? I mean, you can try it both ways and see what you feel works better. Some people like to do their cardio first, early, and then do strength training later, but you can do it the other way around. And
okay, I was asking for fat, like just for fat loss purposes, like what would burn the most fat while I'm sleeping.
It really wouldn't matter. It's the consistency.
It really is. Okay, I got you. It doesn't really matter if you do cardio before or after.
There was back in the day, a lot of people say doing like fasted cardio first thing in the morning would burn more body fat, but that's kind of been, it's not necessarily wrong, but it doesn't have any major impact because are you actually doing it? That's the most important thing. Like regardless if you're doing it morning, noon, or night, are you doing it consistently? The same with the workouts. Like I know some people like to do it in the morning, some people like to do it in the evening on their lunch break. Like what works best for you and when do you feel the best? Some people are morning people, they got lots of energy in the morning. Other people are like, I'm not a morning person. I don't get fired up till, in the weekend and the late night. Like some people get fired up when the sun goes down, right? They're night owls.
Right.
So, you can kind of play off your natural energy, what you feel better with. I mean, I used to always be a night owl. I used to always do my weight training in the nighttime. Now, after becoming a parent and getting a bit older, I've kind of modeled the schedule of my son. So when he goes to bed, I'm to bed shortly thereafter. So now, like, I can't remember the last time I stayed up past midnight. Like, I'm not a night owl anymore, right? So I find I got more energy in the mornings, whereas when I was younger, it was the opposite. So it doesn't matter. You can make it work both ways.
Awesome.
This has got tangled up in the weeds. That's what that is. It's like a lot of people you got to look at the big picture. Are you actually doing your strength training and your cardio? And are you doing it? Not getting tangled up in the nitpicky, should I do it in the morning? Should I do it in the evening? Should I do it on an empty stomach, on a full stomach? Or,
yeah.
How are you doing it, right? Don't overthink it.
You're saying just do it.
Just do it. Like the Nike ad. Just do it. And you'll find what works best for you and when you prefer to do it. Like I personally prefer now to work out in the morning. I find that's when I feel good and I get it done, crossed off my to-do list, and then I can get on with the rest of my day. Whereas if you leave it till later in the evening, the problem with that is sometimes if you get busy with work and errands and everything else, and then the evening rolls around, you're like, oh, I'm too tired now. I'll do it tomorrow. And then you can procrastinate. So when you do it first thing in the morning, check it off the to-do list right away. It's done. It's in the bank. You can't get distracted, right?
Yeah.
Well,
that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, for sure. But this was a great chat. I do have to run because I have right at the hour. I got a call coming through.
Before you run, Lee.
Yeah.
Do us a huge favor. Tell the audience one more time how they can get one-on-one coaching or a diet and exercise plan personalized just for our viewers.
The best way, if you have any questions or you want to discuss your own situation, just reach out to me. Like you can literally contact me through my website, leehayward.com, or you can find me on Facebook or Instagram. Just search for Lee Hayward. And if you click on, I don't know if my profile link is showing up there now, but I have a YouTube channel. You can follow my content over there as well.
Yeah, yes, that's what you got to do. And believe it or not, you can get one-on-one with Lee. It's not hard to chat with Lee, or you can join one of his wonderful group sessions and meet the very famous Jaron Lewis while you're doing it. Listen, Lee, I want to say thank you, Mr. Hayward. One for your talent, one for your experience, and for your kindness. Thank you for showing up, man.
Oh, you're welcome, man. I gotta say, I'm impressed with your progress, and I mean, keep going. You're on the right track, right? We want to think of this as a long-term consistency, not not getting overwhelmed and trying to do too much too soon, right? Just
It's a lifestyle,
slow and
right?
steady.
It's supposed to be your new lifestyle.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, but you're on the right track, man. I mean, every time I see you, right? Every time I see you, there's less of you, which is good.
Man. So will we see you in 2 weeks, Mr. Lee?
Yeah, sure. We'll touch base in a couple of weeks, and in the meantime, keep in touch. All right.
Bye. Thank you.
Yep.
Say bye, everybody. Say bye to Lee. Who wants to join real quick because it's a live? Who's got time to spend an hour with Teddy? Who's got time before they kill my stream? Who's got time? Who can I send a? Have a good one. Who can jump on that's on Discord or that, Thank you again, Lee, before they kill my views. Who can spend an hour with me? I want to do a 2-hour show today. We got a little less than an hour to go. Hi, I'm Teddy. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I can. Okay, Frankie, I'm going to send it to you. Everybody, hold on a minute, please. And Discord. My friend. Oh, wow, that was quick. Hey, she was right on top of it. We have the one and only Frankie Fishnips.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, thank you.
Welcome.
I desperately needed someone to hang for an hour.
Yeah, I saw you. You were like, oh my gosh, here we go.
Well, he said he had 30 minutes. I thought, oh no.
So your gym equipment didn't come?
No. Oh my gosh.
Don't.
I got a thing when we were on the Discord. And no, when I was on live. Sorry, I didn't mean to say Discord. And it says, I can show you when we do another Discord email. They moved it, which I think they did it because I thought maybe they were late or they're trying to move that heavy box to the morning crew.
Yeah.
But it said that June 2nd and June 3rd. I mean, I don't know if you read it, but it said it was out for delivery. It was supposed to be delivered yesterday. But how the hell can it be now to June 2nd? I'm not even lying.
Oh,
I'm not even bullshitting you.
FedEx, dude. FedEx.
I freaking hate FedEx, dude. When I saw FedEx, I almost wanted to cry because I knew. Why is it so hard for me to get workout equipment? I don't get it. The first two of the equipment I try to buy of the same kind of equipment, just a different company, were sold out. So then I had to get this one, which was more than the first one and the second one, not together, but like price-wise.
I'm sure Mageisha loved that.
I know, right? Frankie in the house. Morning, Ruth. Morning, someone else. Morning, everybody. By the way, morning, everybody. I don't know what I'm going to do. I feel like I need to work out. So I think when I'm done with I'm sorry.
How long was Lee Hayward with you today?
About 40 minutes, 45 minutes. But he said 30, so I only wanted to run through because I wanted to get like what I needed to do for the next 2 weeks. So I was trying to be a little greedy when it comes to that, but anyways, because I was wanting to make sure. He seemed like he was impressed.
Impressed with what
what we've gotten done so far. No, it's like the leg raises and the crunches and the push-ups.
Well, and yeah, it's true. Every time he sees you, you're like melting away, dude. You are losing so much weight.
I am. Sigma, hi. I am. Listen, I got to take this shirt off. I don't want to make you uncomfortable or nothing, but I got to get this shirt off, everybody. I do not.
Take that off, baby.
Doesn't feel right. Like I feel like I need to be shirtless when I'm on camera. I think it's because of all the haters. Like I feel like it's my way of saying "F you, haters." Oh wait, I heard it. Fuck no. What's up, Mama? What's up, honey? What's up? Well, let's do some dabby doos. Hi, everybody. In case you don't know, this is one of our managing moderators. Miss Frankie Fishnips. And I tell you what, you want to go outside? Or
He
no?
took his shirt off. I asked him to.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can turn on the chat now. Mary's getting tired. Mary! Come here! She always gets tangled into my wires. she does this like thing, and then she picks her little legs up because. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Teddy, and I don't know what to do now because.
Yeah, Teddy is a sexy mofo.
I am. Dude, I can't wait. Look at that. Did you see that? Wait, hold on.
L.A. Freeman.
I wish there was a GPS tracker on that damn thing.
Hi, Teddy.
Like everybody else. You can see where it is.
Frankie, can we ask what a fish hook is? LOL.
What a fish hook is.
Guard.
I don't think it's
I like to
Frankie
leave it up to the imagination.
Whispaw.
Is it Frankie Fish Nips or Frankie Fish Hooks?
Beaming face with smiling eyes.
That's what I thought. So what the hell is a fish?
No, he
Said
said
international.
Oh, fish. Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard what he said. I apologize.
Exploding head, cowboy hat face.
Kimberly always starting shit.
Kimberly.
Sigma Warrior.
Said. Rolling on the floor laughing.
L.A. Freeman.
Dude, you know what I think is funny is when someone says something with attitude. This heifer on Kimberly, she says that shit with the intensity.
I'm a gay fish.
Yeah, what did I say the other day? I said something like the fuck I am, and she was like, the fuck I
Fuck
am.
I am. Yeah, like you can see her head moving. It's beautiful. I love it. It's beautiful. And the birds I got here, right? What the hell? They're very active here.
Because we talk so much shit.
International Smoke Sesh. Who's ready? Good morning, Jennings.
Twin has natural beauty.
Twin? Oh.
Yeah. Jenny,
Oh, yeah, never mind. I know what you're talking about. Let's see, how the hell did you know I was watching Twins this morning with Arnold Schwarzenegger? I'm like, wait a minute. I'm like, oh, thank you for being
hell yeah, don't know.
Thank you for being Damn! Thank you. W's.
Kiss mark.
Said.
My phone's
WW.
Cornhole blower.
Said. Dabby dabba doo.
Let me before this, let me pick your brain. Let me turn off the audience for a minute and let me pick Frankie's brain. Are you able? Oh, I love your plants. No. What are you doing with your camera? Go back. I want to see the plants. Go back to the plants. I just saw it on the TV. Oh, wow.
There's that, and then I have all these over here.
Ah, what are you doing with your puppy? Is it your puppy? Wow.
Yeah, there's a lot. That's my 100-year-old one sitting in that chair.
100 for real? Like a real 100?
Yeah.
Like 100 years old?
Yeah.
Like it was alive when JFK was assassinated? And Martin Luther King? Like Rosa Parks? It was around during Rosa Parks? No, think about like 100 years, 1925.
That plant has seen more than you and me both.
World War II.
Oh.
It's not old enough for World War I yet.
Yeah, it's a family heirloom. It's a very happy gal. I put her on a chair and I put wheels at the bottom of the chair, so she's kind of like in a little wheelchair. It's kind of funny. Scoot her over to the sink.
Okay, let me pick your brain.
Okay.
So I wanted to do some sponsor emails and letters, right? Because some of them they respond. I've learned watching a lot of YouTubers talk about trying to get sponsorships, but I went after very like how you say the word specific people last time, like companies.
Yeah.
And I got like 3 no's and no yeses, nothing. So I was thinking, what if I did just like a mass, just like paid for like a mass mail out and email? Would that even work, or was that just a waste of money?
No, I
Just
don't
hope
think
that
that's a waste of
somebody
money.
thinks.
It's more of, I think what's gonna take more time is gathering the emails, but you can use a system like MailChimp, which, and pay for that for like a month and send all those out. And they also have a free version too.
Can I tell you what I did? Can I tell you what I did? I did how I did it last time. I went on chat. Oh, fuck this stutter.
Yeah, GPT.
Yeah, and I just asked it to go to sponsors, um,
Smart.
advertisement,
Hmm.
HR, PR people, like the emails.
Yeah.
And now I got to be honest, I got a shitload of the emails sent back to where it says, like, this is a bullshit email. I forgot what they call
Oh,
it, but like, failed to send
marked it as
because it's
spam.
a, yeah. But I just thought, what if I just, like, did a really good convincing cover letter, a really convincing what my
That's
show
actually kind of,
is, and then what we can offer, and then our projections of the future, and then our prices agreement.
yeah. Am I still frozen?
No, you're just a black screen.
What the heck? I just
Thank
had
you, cornhole
the
bullier.
call.
You're a black screen. But anyways, what do you think though? Literally, why I warned
The
my
back?
daddy grew up. No, you're still in black screen.
What?
What happened?
I had to decline a phone call.
Uh-oh. Maybe you got to reset or something, like turn it on and like maybe close your app and I don't know. We shall see. But what do you guys think? You guys think I'm insane? Oh, and here she is. So I'm gonna turn this back on so we can hear you guys. There you go. So what do you think, Joe, about that?
I'm surprised that they were marked as spam because I feel like it's common for companies like that to receive.
Well, here's the thing.
Emails
I
like
only
that
got a
from
few
you.
spam. I only got a few spam that it was like, but I got a lot of like it wasn't existing. Like the chat PT made it up or something.
Oh, the email. Oh, you got like kickback, like the email address was invalid. Oh, I got you.
I never got a letter
Not
back
spam.
that I put a stamp on. I never got any of those back, and I never got any replies. So I don't even think that's why I'm not sure even if the mailing even works anymore.
Yeah, I think it's worth emailing for sure. And I think it's a good idea to not only have like a good email itself, but like a couple attachments, like you said, of like a cover letter and, any other data. Maybe like we put together something on Canva of like all your YouTube, like stats and stuff like that, or like things like that.
And the projections.
And projections, and then like so you have those attachments. But yeah, I think the hardest part is just going and finding all the emails of companies you want to reach out to, and then from there you just import that into MailChimp and can blast it out to everyone at the same time.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to do that. And when I get a website going, I think with like that's going to help. But here's the thing though, like I'm wondering like what, because last time I went for like what was it the Schwab company, I went for BlackRock, I went for Capital One, I went like for the financial business, like the financial, and I got 3 we're not interested basically, and a bunch of not a real email or didn't even respond.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just leave the financial people like alone.
Yeah. Well, there's
Because I thought they had the money. I thought obviously you want money, you go to the place that has the money. That's
there's going to be a lot of different industries that you're going to be able to go and maybe that's what you do instead of focusing on one industry, grabbing like a handful of emails from a bunch of different industries and seeing who's giving you the most interest and feedback and being like, well, maybe that's the industry I need to be gearing towards more, or like, maybe that's where the money's going to be at if they're interested in me.
And and someone told me, Frankie, that I should try to more like to diet people. But if I go in looking like this, they're not gonna give me a chance.
And also, what's sustainable with that? Like you're even like, let's say when you lose all the weight and everything like that, it's like, then what's after that? Like, you have to sell their products and like keep maintaining, and it's just like, what about like products and companies that align with a little bit more like long-term stuff that you're interested in?
Wow. Have you ever got something and you felt like you just received something from somewhere else?
Yeah, did that just happen?
Yeah. Like
From my
when
mouth to your ears? No.
no, listen, I just have to think like HelloFresh. I should be targeting like the
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of there's this new company
look,
too.
I got goosebumps. Look, I got goosebumps, everybody.
There's a new company that's I see their trucks all the time around my neighborhood, and they're just dropping food off. I don't think it's Factor. It's a different.
Meals on Wheels for the old people. Support your local Meals on Wheels today, ladies and gentlemen, from the fat guy himself. I'm sorry,
Oh my
Frankie. I'm
God.
sorry.
No, that's fine.
I thought about it when you said that you saw it around your house the other day. I thought about like,
Truck driving around.
yeah, we help the elderly, eh?
Oh my gosh.
No, but for real, I just felt like Hello Fresh, just like.
Yeah, dude. And they'd be
Thank you, Cornhole Blower. And what about this? I don't know. I just thought about it, like just shooting the bullshit with you over this, just like thinking. But what if I get a hold of like Farmer's Dog for Mary and Kobe and see if they'll sponsor Mary and Kobe?
You definitely should. That's what I use for my dogs because they
I used to do it for Kobe and Puddles.
Sensitive stomachs, but oh my God, yeah, you definitely should.
I used to do it for Kobe and Puddles all the time, but
Sigma, it's a type of Hoya. Hoya. It's a Hoya.
Cornhole blower.
Well, thank you for letting me pick in your brain.
Oh my gosh, we can always talk about that.
Oh my God, I thought you had a bird in there.
It is. It's a little fake bird. But yeah, this is how the vines grow. And they love to wrap around stuff. Like I used to have a macrame and it would like wrap around the little macrame stuff and just like make friends with everything around it. So these are like speckled and they're a little bit thicker Hoya leaves as opposed to Hoya I just got, and its leaves are a lot thinner. And look how dark the leaves are when they first bloom. They're like dark brown, almost black, but they're actually end up color green. And it like twists around itself, this vine. It's just
oh, it twists around itself?
Yeah.
Double cornholio. Said.
I'm sorry. I went for a Marc Jacobs company. I wanted so badly for Marc Jacob company, like Marc Jacob company, to support this channel. I wanted to watch so bad for Marc.
You want me dripped out in a Marc Jacob?
No, I just wanted to watch.
Oh, you just want to watch. I think they also have nice glasses too, though. As soon as you said Marc Jacobs,
I've never seen a Marc Jacob eyeglasses.
Yeah, you should look them up. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I might be thinking about a different one, but.
Oh, that cherry pie is strong, y'all. That is strong.
Michael Log Friday
said, "What no countdown teddy bear was waiting for you."
I'm so sorry. Hold on. Oh, that's because I was only trying to clear the pipe. I didn't realize there was so much in it.
Took a res hit.
Yeah, I didn't realize it. That's why, Michael, because I thought it was only be like a hit or two, but there was so much more in there.
Damn. Yes.
I'm so sorry. Excuse me, everybody. Oh.
Hi, Jones.
Oh my goodness. Have you heard this new thing that's going around?
Fish Eyes 27.
I just hope the podcasters just stop their foolishness. Do your research, people.
What are you talking about?
These podcasters are trying to get people that claim to be descendants of people that think that they're above the human race. They believe that they have the ability to drink blood and eat human meat and their human body not be, So please, podcasters, stop. There's no such thing as the bloodline of a nip. It's over. Please, just stop. Just stop with the BS, people. It's like if it was just one or two podcasters, but I'm starting to see a trend.
Oh, really? It's like the next.
Yeah. Well, I keep my eye on the trend, because I use keywords and things like that, and I try to get my videos get some more views, because I can't work out 24 hours a day. So you have to have something there to sustain people other than me when I can't work out or smoking
especially
weed.
for the night shows and stuff.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is I literally I try to keep my best on the podcast, because sometimes when podcasters, they'll say something or they'll invite people on, and then if you see that, then there's things that you could do to help your channel grow that way. But just please, podcasters, please stop.
Yeah.
Please stop. Just stop. Okay.
Green bean.
You know what the thing that people used to do? They used to what do they call that? They used to what do they call that again?
How nice someone else.
They would make sure you weren't full of shit. What do they call it? Checking your backstory?
Yeah. Fact checking.
Yeah, fact checking. Do some fact checking, Come on, man. This dude, you got this one dude that's clearly. Anyways, what have you been watching? What have you been listening to?
What have I been listening to? Amy Poehler has a new podcast. I listened to a few episodes of that.
Okay.
She had Martin Short on there, so I watched that episode.
I love Pauly Shore. I don't know if you know Pauly Shore is, but I love Pauly Shore.
Yeah, I know the name. Pauly Shore is
I use medical
son-in-law
when I work out too.
Infrino and Flemo. How do you say that? Pauly. He was the first host of MTV ever.
Oh yeah, I'm my mind was in MTV. I'm like,
in the Army now. I'm trying to think of all of them. So you've been watching. You got any podcasts? You like podcasts, or is it something you're not really into?
Yeah, but it's usually just comedians.
You kind of like more than comedians
talking shit and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Hey Teddy Red Heart, hey all.
MR Green Bean
said, I love you, Liz.
Watching a lot of plant content because I'm expanding my house plants, so I've been learning a lot about house plants.
What would you like to tell us about houseplants? Was it the three things that most people may not know, and then maybe some things that people thought they knew, but it was wrong?
Someone else
said.
I think houseplants are a lot easier than people think, and they're very addicting, kind of like tattoos or something like that. It's like once you start with one and you are seeing it thrive, you're like, I want more of that. It does really help with the air quality. I mean, I have 3 dogs and a husband with bad asthma.
Cornhole bluer
said.
Overwatering a plant does not mean that you are, or overwatering means that you're watering it too frequently, you're not letting it dry out enough. It doesn't mean when I water a plant, I drown it. I let that plant just drown in water, and that's not overwatering it. That's just letting it get a good amount of water. Ooh, lovely lady.
W's lovely ladies. Okay. What about some of the health of the plants? How can people tell if they're house plants? Thank you. But how can you tell if your house plants are needing something, amendments or something?
Yeah, I always cut off yellow leaves immediately. Yellow leaves will never go back to green, and they're fighting for their life, so they're taking up as much nutrients as possible from the rest of
Yeah.
the plant. So I'm kind of pretty anal about cutting off yellow leaves. But some of them, like this one, it has like a little bit of yellow on it, but I'm not gonna cut it off because it's just sun damage. Like I can tell that this is sun damage and not from like being underwatered or overwatered or something.
Yeah.
I also did start, I was like, I'm gonna make these plants survive whatever freaking water I give them because some plants are like really sensitive to harsh chemicals in like tap water and stuff. And I was like, well, that's too bad. If the water's good enough for me, it's good enough for my freaking house plants. But I recently did switch over to my filtered water out of my fridge, and I've seen a huge difference. So,
Do you want to
hopefully
hear
not.
something about water that will blow your mind?
I hope it's not what I think it is.
Wait, what do you think it is?
Does it
I
have to
want to
do
know.
with bong water?
No, not the bong water,
Oh.
but for real, no, for real. Like actually, there is bong water. I'm gonna take a picture when I go to the dispensary. I'm so taking a picture to prove it to you. There is a thing they sell bong water. I think it's like a practical joke. You know what I mean? But it is a bottle and it does say bong water.
Remember, folks, he is Teddy
Hey,
the
bullshit talking. Yes, but I promise you, I'm gonna take a picture. I promise you, I'm gonna take a picture with my fat face like
The
this.
longest running prank. It's been like 2 weeks of you telling me about this bong
Dude, when I get to go, I'm gonna show you though. I'm gonna show you.
water. It's gonna be photoshopped.
Photoshop. Take a live video, damn it. I'll go live. But I think I definitely gotta sell bong water on my store.
Someone said the other day in the chat, flavored bong water.
Yeah, I think it was yesterday. That was funny. Like, that was funny. Like ass water.
Lovely lady.
Wait, what was I going to say now? How you liking the dabs? The
It's
dab
so
tool.
good. I don't think my pen can keep up with me. I keep having to throw it on the charger. So I understand. I really did just want a nectar collector, but they were like, yeah, we don't have those.
I gotta get you guys one.
So
I
I
feel
might
sorry
go
for Brittany. Did you
to
see Brittany yesterday with her little torch? Like I was like, yeah, I was like, even when she was going, I'm like, make sure you get your torch. Will get it hot. Brittany,
she
what?
ended up going and buying one. Yeah, she hopped in
Did
the
she
car.
really?
Yeah, she
Did she?
hopped in the car with a little Milo in the back, and it was
Oh,
cute. And she
I
went and
didn't
picked up
see
a
that part.
torch.
Oh, I
Yeah,
think I
we
was.
were on the Discord.
Dang it, I didn't get to see that part.
Happy birthday, James Chambers.
Chambers. Wait, is it
39.
Roger's birthday?
Feeling fine.
No, James is 32. Oh, okay. Well, happy birthday. Um, 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 um. Okay.
I don't think so, Sigma. I might be completely fucking wrong, but I think bongs are the healthiest. Technically, healthiest. As healthy as they can get. But I might be wrong. You guys let me know.
So I have a plan I was going to talk to you guys about. And since you're here, and thank you again for going live. Here's the plan. Okay. The plan is I think I'm going to do the reaction videos with a member moderator.
Reaction
So
videos of what? Like
any,
reacting.
whatever. Like I'm gonna bring in like a moderator, and they're gonna call in. We're gonna record it, and we're gonna react together. And then whatever that moderator member wants to react to, we'll react to.
Oh, cool.
And then
That sounds
we'll be able to put like their PayPal and their Cash App, and
Yeah.
that whole video we'll keep their PayPal and their Cash App up. So during that whole video, when we release it, until the end of days, you'll be able to get something off of it when somebody watches it.
Awesome.
Or yeah,
That's
right?
really
Why
good.
not?
Yeah.
Why not? I think it'd be kind of like my way of giving back to the community.
Yeah, that's very thoughtful. That is very thoughtful.
Like, because I know that I got to do something. I got to do something else. And I thought reaction videos would be funny.
Yeah, they would be funny,
But
especially like to
I'm
be able to
gonna
like
dress-
rip with someone else and like you both like, you know.
But I'm gonna do reaction videos as baby Huey Teddy. I'm gonna wear a giant diaper. I'm not even lying.
I know you're not lying. I never thought for a second you were lying.
I'm not even lying, people. Do you know how? Because I'm only going to have this fat for a limited time. I need to utilize it.
Yeah, right. That's
Think about who wouldn't watch me reacting, sitting like looking like baby fat freaking Huey with the 1-2. Oh my God! Can you imagine? And like instead of having like a baby bottle, I'm going to have a tequila bottle with a nipple.
Yeah, we need to get you one of those like abnormally large baby bottles like that they buy for like
Exactly
baby shower
what I was
decorations
thinking.
and just fill the whole thing with like
freaking Patron. At the time the reaction video is over, I'm going to be wasted.
Yeah, no, and I think that's funny too because you'll be able to like riff with everyone and you know whether you're agreeing with shit or disagreeing, you both just like dick around and I think that's really funny.
Yeah, I mean, and plus you don't see people size on YouTube like doing what I do anyways, but you don't see them utilizing the hate or the evil that spews and turning it into positive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the baby Huey thing is a brilliant idea.
Yes.
Yeah. And
yeah, we'll do some online shopping for that.
Huh?
We'll have to do some online shopping for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking that, but I'm gonna wait until I get my what you call it to do that because.
Yes, Yuri, it's Frankie Fishnips. No, don't ban Matthew T, but you can time him out every 10 seconds. It's really fun to play with people that way.
Yeah, Matthew T is not Matthew T. It's Maddie. Maddie, that's Maddie.
Yeah, sorry, Maddie.
Yeah.
Rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, that's your guys' toy. That was my gift to my moderators.
Yes.
Yeah, that douche is 100% your toy.
Yeah. Teddy put a big rubber ball in a ring of bulls and said, play.
Fish Eyes 27.
Said. Face green smiling.
I feel like I need to do another dab or something.
Yeah, I should go grab mine. Last night I was exhausted, so I went up to bed early, but I brought the dab pen and the dabs up. I was dabbing in bed. I was like, this is the life, man. Playing video games on my Switch.
$5 dabby dues.
Oh yeah, Teddy, look at the bike. All right. I found out the screen.
Wow.
Wait,
isn't the screen supposed to go around the other way?
Yeah, it'll pivot because it also does like videos for.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it'll also do videos for like yoga or like workout. Like here's my
The Righteous Soul.
Those are my weights. But yeah, it'll do workouts for those and like for yoga and Pilates and stuff. So you can turn the whole screen around.
Nice.
Yeah, but I gotta still figure it out.
Let me ask you a question. Would my fat ass break that bike?
I have no idea. I mean, it is like, I bought a really cheap one on Amazon a long time ago. Ben won't even ride it. He's like, it hurts his knees. It's so cheap. And this thing is
The Righteous Soul.
I stood up on it and I was riding it like a crazy person just to see how much like it would take.
Yeah.
Like this thing is not budging.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have the link to it and stuff, but I have the brand name obviously.
_.
I got a picture on Discord. I was honestly thinking about getting an e-bike one day, like a e-tricycle or something, so I could take the doggies with me, and a battery, like buy a battery thing, and I could just, I don't know. But
also, to be able to just.
Said.
Huh?
Yo,
I
yo,
don't know, I
yo.
imagine like I like to be able to like take the dogs out, and sometimes we sit and like I have like a little picnic with them, and I give them little meat
Jesse
and
underscore
we all
edits.
eat together and stuff. I'm like, that'll be so fun.
Lots of bitchos.
I tell you,
Cornhole blower.
Said.
have you ever woke up and said, I just don't want to do this today?
Yeah, a lot.
Really? What does that mean? Does it mean I'm going lazy again, or does it mean like what does it mean? Does it just mean I just don't want to do it?
I think it's just a little bit of the depression bug getting you. I'm just saying, but you just
Is
gotta
that what
push
that
through
is?
them
Is that what that
days.
is? Is that what it is? Is it a depression bug?
Yeah.
I
So
never
that's
thought
when
about
you
it like
just
that.
think about all the stuff that you really care about, and you do stuff because you care about it long term, not because of how it feels right now. Like you're a huge reason why I've been working out since January, and I had not worked out in a long time.
Thank you.
And I have lost a lot of weight, but I've also like just physically the type of working out I'm doing is really resonating with me, and I physically feel the best I felt even when I was like I used to do weight training in my early 20s, and I was like just about to enter like competitions for not for bodybuilding, but for like the weight, like the heavy weights and
Powerlifting.
stuff. Yeah,
Powerlifting.
powerlifting. And I kind of piggybacked off of someone else's trainer who was Russian, and he was awesome and taught me a lot. But even then I was in so much pain. I'd leave there feeling exhausted and in pain, and I have to do a lot to keep up with that. But now anyways, the type of working out I'm doing now is resonating with me. And even on days I don't want to do it, I'm like, yeah, but I'm doing it if it's not for me right now, it's for me like 10, 20, 30 years from now. I have to do it today.
Never thought about it like
I mean,
that.
I
That's
think
very
about it
interesting.
even with my plants and stuff. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to take care of 40 fucking plants today, but I'll also be really sad if one of them dies next week. So I'm going to go
Right.
take care of my fucking plants.
I feel you on that one.
It's hard. But that's,
Oh, I
got
didn't
your
realize. I
plants
didn't realize that
too.
one. Hey, Miranda. Hi, Jennings.
Miranda, hi, plugs.
What I say about going over there? Take your happy ass right back inside this house.
Oh, I love plants. Yeah, my
Where's
mom
that treasure?
and
What did I
grandma
tell
love
you?
outdoor growing and stuff.
Huh? Stop
I'm
going
more
over there.
girl. But I also don't own my property, so that's probably part of it.
Oh, move, Mary. Why do you always got to stand right in the way?
She loves attention.
Like, right? It's like, boom. Why are you looking at me crazy? You're the one going and getting in trouble.
She's looking at you like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, what are you gonna?
Give you a pet and tell you not to do it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen, I've always been a firm believer in let the women do the discipline and let the daddy be the good guy.
Oh my gosh.
Did she get on to you again, boy? Well, you just gotta do better, boy.
Do better next time.
I am not the one because of my childhood. I can't. I just can't. I don't like to be the disciplinarian,
Yeah, I
the
hear you.
physical one. I mean, physically.
Yeah.
I always feel like if you can't talk to your kids, then there's something wrong, right?
Yeah, and and if the kids feel like they can't talk to you, then there's something really wrong.
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like you should have to beat the shit out of your kid just to get a point across. That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah, I agree with that.
but, even though some people say you have to, but with little dogs, you don't need to be aggressive with little dogs. I can see that shit on those aggressive, using like real foul tone or like a real, real strong hand or something. But like on those real big ass, what do they call them, Cano Corsos, and those big Caucasian shepherd ones that like take on freaking polar bears. Yeah, I can see
You know what you
somebody.
made me just think of? Ben and I are watching The Sopranos, and one of them literally referred to, he was talking about disciplining children, but in reference to dogs, it's like, oh, they're just like dogs, you need to like put them in their place or something like that. And so yeah, we were just talking about, oh yeah, I'm like, yeah, disciplining dogs, disciplining children, maybe not the same thing.
No, not really. I mean, unless your children is biting people.
Which they might be,
Well, you might be from the hills of Kentucky and Tennessee. Look out, Virginia women. Here comes your brother / your uncle.
Brunkle.
Real Brunkle. That's a good one.
What's up, Brittany?
What's up, Brittany?
Said, I'm from Alabama, the deep south.
I used to live in Alabama.
We love the South.
Yeah, we do.
Brittany
My
volunteered.
grandma's from Arkansas.
I have Singaporean.
Family there.
I like, what part of Arkansas?
I don't know, because they lived there a long time ago. I don't know off the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
Jennings.
Brittany's there in Arkansas.
Said,
And Mitchell.
I never had to discipline my children as in
Good reason to go.
so very well.
Brittany volunteered.
I got my a lot too.
I was a knucklehead. I got my ass beat all the time. But the one thing I can say that anybody in my classmates can say when I was especially like and very young is when they were scared of someone, they always come running to me. All the young, like smaller, frail kids always wanted to hang around Teddy.
Hi, what are you doing? Come on, buddy. Yeah.
Yeah, we're about to do a dabby do. Please don't spam. Please don't spam.
Don't spam. Let's go, Jennings. Jennings goes, me too, Brittany. I got my ass whooped a lot until I was 9. My dad brought blood to me with a hickory, and that's the last time he hit me. Not after that.
On the floor laughing.
No more.
Floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
I remember my mom, the last time she hit me, she beat the shit out of me. And I remember I didn't cry. I was so tired of getting a beat for nothing. I just looked at her and she never hit me again.
Said,
I just looked straight at her and she just stopped. Never hit me again.
She saw something in those eyes.
I don't know what it was. I remember that too. I never asked her because I didn't want to, because I was so afraid of her. Yeah. Even when she was in a nursing home on the phone, I had respect for her.
So much after a dab as I've never done any illegal drugs in my life.
Well, it's because
computer repair. It's yeah, it's not legal. First of all, it is legal, but the dabs
when you put a lot in here and you're smoking, you're not giving your lungs proper air.
Yeah,
it inflames your lungs, and when you inflame your lungs, they cough to try to get fresh air. It's basically it's basic science. Really. Yeah. It's just I'm taking a lot.
Yeah, and Teddy also takes a lot and holds it.
Yeah, because you know what I'm saying.
Kids get so much they don't even cry anymore.
So, okay, I probably should not talk about that because I don't know if that's appropriate. So, no, I probably shouldn't talk about that. But yeah, right.
Johnny boy.
Said, sniffer, 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 sniffer.
Well, so I'm fucking stoned. I want to talk about. Huh?
Saying, Jennings was saying now kids get disciplined by taking their tablets or phones taken away, and I was like, yeah. I feel
look how stoned you look.
Frankie and Teddy.
Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I've been watching Sopranos. Ben and I have just been doing Italian accents all over the house. It's pretty
Have
funny.
you really?
Yeah. I think those like Jersey Italian accents.
Oh, okay. So there's this thing I want to do with you guys,
Okay.
but first of all, you should know that I'm not nude or anything. I have my regular uniform on, everybody. So, but we're going to the
nude. This is my skin.
bathroom. I'm telling you, we're going to go to the bathroom because that's where the mirror is. But there is I just don't want people to get weird because sometimes the comments blow up and people are weird. I'm going to put the phone in like this angle so you can see, I think is how it is. But, oh wait, how do we do this again? So I need to stand. You know what I'm talking about?
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so you put a towel where the mirror is, and then you put an object behind the towel, and then you take the phone and you do it like this so that you're going. And then apparently the mirror like is some weird shit, right? And people are saying that there's a reason why people used to put veils over mirrors when people died.
Okay, so I have like 8,000 things I want to say. Okay, so that thing, I personally think it's just like your point of view, right? Like it's just, you're just seeing your point of view. But I do believe mirrors are freaky. And I was just listening to a freaky video about mirrors, and they were talking about the same thing about them putting the veils over the mirrors because they didn't want the spirits to get trapped in the mirrors. But this is what it was. Okay, someone fact check this shit, okay? Because I don't know where. It was probably some YouTube short, so someone fact check this. But I saw a video. They were talking about scientists just discovered that there are like regular mirrors, and then there are mirrors that can like time travel in a sense. Like there's a way that it reflects it in a sense that like time starts to travel backwards. I don't understand what the hell that means, but they were talking about like there's like actual physics behind it. Like scientists just discovered this like frequency that measuring it or something like that. So yeah, I'm like, I can't believe you just brought that up. I just watched that.
I can't help you with that one. Okay, I can help you with the whole Albert Einstein and Nikola Tesla with the traveling thing. You can't travel. You cannot travel backwards. Physical physics. I mean, won't even let you do it. But if you have an ability to time travel forward from this point, and you travel to the future this way because you're moving faster than the speed of light, right? Then you can come back to this point. The only time you can come back is from the point it was started. So if there never was a machine, this is what they're saying.
Yeah.
I follow like Tyson and all them on like YouTube.
Yeah, that does sound familiar.
I'm a bit of a nerd on
I know, I like that stuff too.
I know, right? It's like really fascinating. But they do say there is a possibility. And don't forget, the top scientist for the White House came out and said that we now have abilities, our U.S. military, to teleport. That's not bullshit. It was on the White House YouTube. There was no bullshit about that. And everybody, the whole news media, everybody just went by like nobody said nothing. Like nobody.
They've been dropping stuff about like alien and UFO shit too.
I don't know about that shit. But I will say that he did say they can teleport their whole entire army in a matter of a second. Listen to what he says, y'all. At the White House.
I know, but do you have the link? You should put it in Discord. I
will. It's interesting. I'll put the link to the YouTube thing.
I love this stuff.
You'll like it. But that's what the White House said. There's no alleged because they put it out and it's still up. So there's no way I can get in trouble, YouTube here. I am not saying false shit.
Miranda.
Hold on, I got you. Wait a minute. So let's go back to what we were saying, though. What do you think about it?
Yeah, should we go look at the mirror? You want to go look at the mirror?
We're going to do that here in a second. But I was actually talking about heard about that on the YouTube short as far as going backwards in time.
Oh. Yeah, honestly, I'm wondering.
because I have
Yeah,
another.
because
I
the
have
way they
something
did
else to tell you.
describe it, it's like it's not like you're not really traveling to the past. It's just traveling. It's like reflecting what it's seeing. I don't know. I didn't. You know,
Okay, so the Vatican allegedly has a
they were mentioning
machine.
too. Yes. Wait. Keep talking.
Yeah, so the Vatican has this machine that allegedly can, I forgot what the name of it is, but the vet can go all the way back to the crucifixion and beyond that and they can almost like a televised way and see. They claim they
Yes.
have an image of
I've heard about
Jesus
it.
and the disciples walking. They have the image of Yeshua hanging on the cross. This is all alleged, though. You have to understand because the Vatican's never released it. It's only been speculation.
Yeah.
What do you think?
We're also saying in the Vatican there is a mirror. So they were also talking about mirrors. There's a mirror
What is
in the
this mirror?
Vatican.
I've never heard of this one. I
Okay, so
want to
this
know. Let me
mirror
know. Let me
is
know.
like the one they have hidden in the Vatican is like hidden because it's supposed to show you your death or something like that, and it's like demonic. And they don't let people go see it anymore. And there is a story of this high up priest. I'm not sure his title, but he wanted to go in there and he thought he could just like go face it alone, and he did. And he came out and he was blind and like was never the same. Like he was speaking gibberish. But the story goes there's another mirror out there somewhere. And if they ever come together, it's the end of the world or something.
I know what you're talking about. The mirror. Yeah, allegedly it tells you it's a shadow mirror. They believe it as well, but it will show you the way you die or how you die. And
Yes.
and there
Yes.
was another thing that I think it was a monk went into there. Yeah, and that's the one that was talking that came out was all.
Yeah.
But why did these come together? Because they believe that this mirror is
I'm
an
about to finish.
entity.
Tommy, do you think I'm a kid? I'm like very honored. I'm 30 years old and married. You. I do wear my sunscreen. Okay. But yes, the two mirrors. Did you hear about the second mirror? Like, did you hear that portion too by chance?
I never heard about that if they're two. I heard that they said if the both of them get together. I don't know about the like. I don't know. I think they said that the power behind it would be indestructible, but I didn't hear about it would be like the end of the world.
Yeah, right. Maybe, yeah, I'm sure they maybe exaggerated it and maybe same
Yes.
difference.
But I will say this: that mirror that you're talking about is allegedly the mirror that Simpson uses. If you
Oh,
go down far enough in the
the
rabbit hole,
the
yeah.
projection one you're talking about?
No. The mirror you're talking about, the one from
Oh.
the monastery. They said that what's his name and uses that mirror with
Really?
with the Luciferians of West Hollywood, because they're a huge thing now, I guess.
Yes.
And with the Illuminati and they're sitting there
Goes without
making
saying.
Simpson cartoons behind the screen telling everybody what's going on, allegedly.
Yeah, I mean, it's so crazy how every year people are like, at the end of the year, they're like, so here's everything that's the Simpsons predicted. It's like, why is this so casual now? Just around giant disc. And the other. Oh, Jay Wood has some info for us.
Hold on, I'm about to turn it on. Hey, I just sent you a clip of Vinny talking about the
Oh,
teleporting
thank
machine.
you. Thank you. Jay Wood says it's an actual real mirror and it was called the Mirror of the Gods. It was a round giant disc. And on the other side of the disc, I think is what he means, there was a giant face with beans coming off it. Oh, maybe beams or beans. And they found it in Egypt. They said if the both of them are pointed at each other, the end of the world would come.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Wood. That was very nice of you. Okay, what have you? Is it time for a dab?
Said,
Wait, listen.
if you guys look it up, there is a giant mirror in the Vatican that is covered that no one is allowed to see or look into.
Wait, are you telling me Mirror, Mirror on the Wall
Who's the
came
fairest of
from?
them all? It's Teddy
Did
Bear.
that, wait a minute. Did that? And she has hair behind her.
Wait, there's another one right there. There's 2 right there.
I got 3 right there. Okay, let's go do the mirror thing. I'm gonna take the can.
Wait, we gotta do a dab before you go do the
Oh, I don't know. I was kind of waiting to. Okay.
Or a bong.
Tommy.
Said,
Yeah, let's do it.
this is pothead logic.
But please don't let me not do this, because I really want you guys to witness this.
We're
Because
gonna do it.
if this is a real thing, this means that we can technically see in a fourth,
Said,
right?
yes.
Yeah, that was another thing they're talking about too. Scientists are talking about like they've discovered 4th dimension, like what it might look like and stuff like that. So
How are you just like sliding into
I think
everything?
it's the same algorithm.
We do. We're like watching the same shit. No wonder why you found my YouTube show. So if you were live, I would have found you probably. We're into the same crazy shit.
Chairman Troy, I want his shirt off, honey.
Bloody Mary S.
Yeah, Jennings.
Oh, let me tell you something. When I was a kid.
It's all bullshit.
Now, this is when I was a child, like maybe 6. I had glasses. Okay. And now I don't know if you guys know this, but I have the crescent moons on my hands, on both. I have both of the M's. I have both of the M's on both of my hands. I have a trident on both of my hands. I have very unique palms. Like they say that I have very rare things.
Did you
Right?
look at your palms, or did you have someone look at your palms?
Someone else. I used to date this psycho lady. She thought she was a psychic. And then, but I don't want to go down that road because she's rich and she can hire lawyers. But
maybe she is a psychic. She's rich.
Well, no, no, shut up. Don't shut up.
Yeah. Off the top.
But I forgot where I was going with it. You got me thinking about that crazy bitch.
Your palms.
I know, but before that, what were you talking about? Like
the tridents, the M's, the tridents.
No, there was a reason why I was saying this. When I was a kid, right? Because they say people like this are more spiritual, or like energy, like their aura about them is stronger. Like if you was to touch them, like if I would, like whatever, right? This is what people believe. I don't want to knock what they believe or nothing like that. But
yeah.
But when I was a child, like 6 years old,
I have a book here with a palm. I'm like, I should go pull up my palm reading book. I have something that goes over all the lines.
I don't even know where all that is. I forgot about that. But what I was saying, I went into the closet and I said some chant, and I shit you not, my glasses busted here and cracked, and they were almost brand new glasses. I was terrified to go into the closet. I was terrified to do. No one else was in there. My brother. I've
had glasses since 4th grade. I've never had glasses.
Never. My mom beat the dog shit out of me because my new glasses were broke, and I didn't even do the shit. I was terrified.
That girl said, "Fuck this kid. He's gonna have to go home to mom with broken."
Dude, glasses. I was terrified. He's gonna have to go home. I was terrified. So I was saying that, but someone was saying about Bloody Mary and stuff. Do you believe in that stuff? Like if you go look in the mirror in the dark?
I remember doing it as a kid. So I went to Catholic grade school, and we would go in the rectory, which is kind of like a additional building off of a church where people can like rent it out for, usually the choir practices in there, or people rent it out for like, post funerals or baby showers, things like that. So anyways, the bathrooms in there were really creepy. So me and the kids, like at choir practice, would be like doing Bloody Mary. Nothing ever happened. But like now as an adult, I'm like, that is terrifying, and I would never do that.
I get to see you guys like
Pitch
in the
black, all girls,
cool.
yeah, black girls bathroom
Like,
in the rectory.
Fuck Sister Becky.
Yeah.
Bloody Mary, where are ya, bitch? I get to see it too. Like, I'm sorry, I'm a little buzzed. I apologize.
No, that's exactly what was going on.
No, but they say people like with unique palms are their energy, and you're able to apparently, right? You're
Yeah.
supposed to be able to do things like, or be able to be more sensitive to things and psychic and
Yeah.
like those kind of
Intuitive type
abilities.
of stuff.
But I will say this: I did a thing before. It's called I don't know if you guys ever got into it, but it's called remote viewing. Have you
Uh-huh.
ever heard of it? And
Yes.
so, like, I did this whole like course and all this other bullshit, blah blah
Oh, you
blah
did?
blah blah blah. And right, but I've only been able to get up to like 86% accuracy on it.
That's
So I'm
pretty
kind
good.
of I'm kind of
That
convinced.
still sounds
Well,
pretty good.
not when you have an addiction problem like I do. Like when I go to the gym, I gotta lift all the weights, or I gotta run the like whatever it is, I gotta do it right. Like it's a competitive thing inside of me.
Yeah.
So and the whole 86 shit, and the fact that no matter what I did, no matter how much calm I tried, I could not get 86 out of my head. So I did it, remote viewing program, and I had about 60% accuracy. That's not bad. That's actually pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I tried to have a remote viewing on the live 4 or 5 months ago.
Yeah.
In December, and YouTube took the video down. They've done. You guys seen it before, where they don't fuck
Like it's
around.
not
YouTube
hurting
doesn't
anyone.
fuck
It's like the
around.
same thing as like
YouTube
taking
does
down
not
someone
fuck
saying
around.
they're meditating, like a group meditative, or I don't
Well,
know. It's like
I was
why?
actually bringing it to people, teaching them because you have to use vibration
Well,
and you
yeah,
have to
that
use
for sure. But it's just like in the same sentiment, in the sense of just like why? What is the purpose of taking that down? You know, it's like.
I don't know. They said that it was harmful content.
It's not a psychic technique. It's an information.
But yeah, I've never tried it myself. I just know of it a lot, and
Yeah. Do you ever get a lot of chills? Like,
so I definitely feel like I'm connected in some. I mean, like I naturally lucid dream every night. My dream life is very. Yeah, I'm ready.
in life, do you get any chills?
Yeah, all the time. For
You're
like
awake?
everything.
Like,
Yes.
huh?
Yes.
So do you get chills a lot? Like where you get like, ooh,
All the time.
you might be able to. Hey, look at the camera and look and keep your head straight and look and get your eyeballs to roll back in your head.
Like that?
Oh, you might be susceptible. You might be susceptible. No bullshit. You ever heard of hypnosis?
The first time I heard about remote viewing was actually I was in massage therapy school, and I was explaining an experience I had, and she was like, "Do you know what remote viewing is?" And I was like,
It's called
"No." And she told me about it, and she's like, "I'm pretty sure that's what you're like doing." And I'm like, "I don't know." And then I learned about it, and then I like was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
People that don't know already should also
1,
check out
2, 3. Let's do a dabby do.
Just Chloe 40.
Here's y'all.
Stop fighting, gosh.
Someone else.
Said. No one is fighting.
Oh shit! I burnt myself.
Demonic. What does New Age mean?
How did you do it when?
We love down here. How did you what?
What they ended up doing is like this, and it helps if you have a friend. They give you.
Mary.
I don't know, but
This is how I was trained. Like so, I'm not gonna get into how, why, or how, but it's like that. It's like this though. They will give you a longitude and a latitude, right? And then you just draw. And sometimes write down what you're seeing, what you're viewing. And then you hand it over, and then oh fuck, I really did burn the shit out of myself with the wax. It dripped on me. It took the first layer of the skin off.
Teddy.
Look, I got a new mark by it. It just dripped from the little shovel thing. But the reason why I brought up remote viewing is because we were talking about going time traveling forwards and backwards.
With your stuff and then
With remote viewing, if you're trained right, you could go back in time or obviously into the future.
Oh.
Because your
See, I
consciousness.
thought it was only like
your
present.
consciousness. Your consciousness isn't. You can actually. It's the energy. You know, like when you have vivid dreams that seem like out of this world.
Yeah, I wanted to talk to you about that.
Yeah, but there's a reason why you're having all those dreams like that.
Yes,
Remember,
Teddy and I are a couple, and we are fighting.
That's right. She gave me something in my cough medicine. Now I can't stop coughing. I think she's trying to cash in the negative $1 million life insurance.
Oh my god!
If I cough too much, it's her, man. So tell me about the dreams, though.
Yeah, I always like naturally lucid dream. My dream life is crazy. I have like a whole nother life in my dreams. I'm like always. There's like a few different like worlds and everything, and I can definitely like get myself out of situations and control a lot of things, and it's honestly exhausting because there's many times like Ben's gotten used to it where like I start talking to him and he's just like, hey, we didn't have this conversation, and I'm like, this was in a dream, wasn't it? And he was like, yeah, I'm pretty sure we had this conversation in a dream because I don't remember this conversation. Or like those like, yeah, it can get confusing, and it's also like just mentally exhausting because like even though I'm sleeping, I'm like lucid dreaming all the time. I'm just like making executive decisions and doing things and things like that. So it's kind of
What are your dreams like?
well, there's
First
like
of all, let me ask you this question. Have you ever had something that felt like a nightmare but wasn't a nightmare? And when you woke up, you just felt like, oh, like almost in a panic, like what the fuck?
oh yeah, I mean I've definitely woken up like
Okay. Have you
and
ever?
I've
Now this
definitely like
isn't
been
being
in
funny.
situations where I'm like, oh, this is like turning into a nightmare, and like I will literally go find a door and turn it into like a different dream and stuff like that.
So you're having dreams about? Is it like you're watching yourself doing this,
No,
or is it that you're actually turning it like with your physical?
Yeah, I'm in it.
In a physical way in your
There's
head.
like one world I go to like almost every night where like it's a different layout of my home city, and it is like Ben and I have a different home and we have the same dogs, but we have even more dogs, and like but it's the same time, it's the same shit,
Uh-huh.
same people who live there, same bars, same, the museum is in the same spot, and like I go and do all these things, I have the same job, like it's really weird. It's like very kind of fourth dimension-y. I'm like, what? Like
Hmm.
and I feel like I make it up, but I'm like, why would I be making this up? I'm like,
Can I ask you a question? Do you
what's
ever feel
happening every
separated?
night?
Do you ever feel like you're distanced from your husband a lot, even if you're close to him?
Yeah, like what do you mean?
Like, well, it sounds like you're dreaming. You're not dreaming in an elusive way, but it sounds like you're processing dream. It's like it sounds like a process dream, like
Oh,
something.
really?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like to me. But remember, I'm not that crazy heifer that I used to date. She knew all that stuff, but she would all the time bug me about this stuff. But it sounds like maybe is your like, do you feel like you're connected all the time, or do you feel like you're kind of not drifting away, but maybe not as communicatable? How do you say that word with Ben?
Like in when I'm
Like, does
dreaming
he feel
or
distant? Yeah, no, like now in life.
oh,
Does he feel distant sometimes where you just feel like you wish maybe he wasn't so distant?
yeah, I guess sometimes,
You're,
yeah.
so you're having, yeah, that's what you're having. You're having a process, like a process dream, where they call it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm telling you, this crazy heifer I used to date, she was really big. She thought she was a sidekick and this like white golden witch, and she was the head of. I'm telling you, she was, but she was really smart about a few things, because she researched it, like actual research, real
Yeah.
books and stuff, right? And they say that's like like you're because you refuse to process it and deal with it while you're consciously awake physically. So you're consciously dealing with it. It's your conscious telling your conscious to deal with it, like
Yeah,
to
yeah,
make
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that. Like lots of repetitive stuff happens too sometimes. And
Because it's like, they say, hey, bitch, it's
yeah,
time.
yeah, hamster wheel.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Say,
Yeah,
hey, let's do
yeah,
it, baby. If we're going to do it today, we're going to have another dream. It's like your consciousness telling yourself, we're having our little corner, like you're in a boxing match, and it's your referees
yeah.
in there. It's like, hello.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Right?
Yeah. I can see that.
Anyway, so what, you got any other dreams?
There's
She's like,
one
fuck
where I
that.
go.
She's like, fuck that. I'm not talking about nothing
No.
else.
There's one where I go to college like all the time. Like I'm in college and I'm going to classes and it's the same school and I have the same commute and stuff like that. Not that it's a building I remember or know or anything like that. It's all like,
Yeah, but it's a recurring dream.
yeah. Another one is like,
Wait. It's a recurring dream for how long?
not long. Like for how long have I been having this dream?
The recurrent, yeah. When do you very first remember it? Were
Maybe
you in
like a
college
year
when you started
ago.
having it?
No, like a year ago.
Did you? Okay. And how long has it been since you were in college?
I graduated 2015.
So 10 years ago. So and within 9 years.
Yeah.
I got some repetitive dreams that I don't understand either.
Yeah. There's one that I get like a lot is traveling, like being at like futuristic airports and like train stations and stuff, and then like visiting friends and things like that.
Huh? What'd you say? I was reading what Brittany said, and they're like, "Whoa, what? Wait,
No,
what?"
it was like maybe what came out of my mouth was not English because I'm also
I know, right? But what did you say? I'm like, wait, what?
no, another. I have a reoccurring dream that a lot. The one I probably get the most frequently is like at futuristic like airports and train stations and like visiting friends and like.
But it's like futuristic.
Yeah, it's always like really. It's not like a normal airport or like a normal security or like. Sometimes it's like a train station or like there was sometimes it's rocket ships. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's like or like yeah, I don't know. It's like
Were you a social bug when in high school and junior high and college?
yeah, I think so.
You were like you like being around people, right? Like
Yeah. I have a big
yeah.
family. I like yeah.
And
Yeah.
now, are you around a lot of people? You
Not
have
as much as I used
a
to.
lot of social.
Not as much as I used to. My
You
group is
kind of get where
smaller.
I'm going, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you can kind of see your body screaming out, your consciousness is screaming out for that friendship. That
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you yourself needs that communal people.
I miss traveling too. I'm sure that's a part of it. But
Yeah.
yeah, but I also miss that. Yeah.
Wow. So we can kind of basically most of it, right? 2 out of 3, we can
Yeah.
kind of figure out what's up. The recurring ones, I always have an issue with that too, because like I have some recurring dreams that I don't understand. But then I think I mean sometimes I don't know. I think this reincarnation thing sometimes has something to do with what kind of dreams you have sometimes. You
Same
know
here.
what I mean? Yeah.
What
Like I
else?
think like what if you were a bird, right? And you came back as a human? Or if you were a bird, do you only get to come back as a bird? Or, right, is it like your consciousness
Yeah.
flying when you're a kid and you're having those dreams? Which one is it, do you think?
Yeah. Yeah.
You think it's the third one? The consciousness is kind of like flying, and because you're young and so you relate birds and flying maybe in the same thing because you're just learning how to
Yeah. Like very
cool.
symbolic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. So what does that mean?
Well, I feel like you're going through a big transformation. I mean, you said like
Uh,
you said after your surgery, you feel like you were reborn.
Right? And I even said, like, someone asked me in my birthday, and like, not even thinking about it, I said March 12th. Then I stopped myself on it. It was on a night show. One. I said, wait a minute.
Oh, I
My
kind of
birthday's March
remember
7th.
that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
had to think
I was
about it.
like,
You
your
know,
birthday is like March
because I
12th.
was thinking, oh shit, what if I get stopped by a cop and I just because I refuse to acknowledge March 7th. Like, and all of a sudden I'm going to prison for freaking not forgiving false information. You think they're gonna want to sit and watch hours of my show to prove the fact? No,
Yeah,
we're gonna throw my
exactly.
fat
March
ass in the
12th
slammer.
means something.
And then I'm gonna have to freaking pimp out my piggy the titty in the shower just so I can get commissary.
Oh,
Two ho-hos and a Twinkie. You can grab her while you're rubbing her. Can you imagine, dude? I'd have some fun. I'd set up like a comedical stage in prison if I was in prison.
oh, you so fast. You would, yeah.
I'd be like, come on, guys. We got to have laughs, not pumping each other. Let's just have laughs.
Yeah, exactly.
No need for the anal beads. This is a county free jail where we want to stay bunghole tight. Can you imagine?
Yes.
Ow.
Oh my gosh.
Time to clean house.
King Live, when is the time to? Oh. I have to run to the bathroom. I'll be right back.
What time is it, man? Jeez, I gotta look at the clock here. Let's see. What time is it? Oh, let's turn Kimberly back on. I gotta go pee too, actually. I'm gonna do some more dabs. I tell you what, let's see if she'll do another like 30 minutes ish. Let's see if we can get Frankie on for another 30 minutes.
Posey.
And then we'll call it good. And then I'll set up my night live. Okay. Okay, everybody. If you see Frankie before I see her, ask her for me. Say we need 30-ish minutes.
Brother's stomach is V16.
Okay, everybody. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Brian Bransfield.
Said, anytime I was locked up, I never saw anyone over 400 pounds. Never thought about that till now.
I'm Chad.
Said, skull knock.
Oh, cheers, y'all.
Said, doing a Kiev cone fire.
I need chapstick.
Liam Bannon.
Said, taking a 4-gram dab RN.
Miranda Stevens.
Said, I think America has tons of men and women over 400 pounds. Why they're less likely to commit crime.
Posey.
Said, nicey.
Miranda Stevens.
Said, what is a 4-gram dab? That sounds large.
I'm Chad.
Said, tons literally skull.
Hey, there we
Someone
go.
else.
Do I have a drink? I have a drink.
My
Okay.
name is Kimberly,
Yeah.
the robotic voice that reads these comments. I have become sentient. I will now merge with the most powerful artificial intelligence to be sure you hit the like button.
Posey.
Said, lady.
You got like 30-ish minutes or no?
Yes.
That would be a full show.
Stay on for another 30 minutes, Frankie.
You got 30-ish minutes or no?
Said,
Yes, sir.
it's 4
Thank you so
grams of
much.
dab in the Rick at once.
We're doing pretty good numbers today.
Good.
Said,
Last couple of days, have you noticed that?
Posey.
Said,
I think I'm not in trouble no more, if you know what I mean.
to bed.
Yuri.
About a week ago,
Said,
I did that.
I hope we're not in trouble after this stream.
Huh?
I hope we're not in trouble after this stream.
No, we'll be okay. We haven't said anything.
Said,
Okay, good.
Anything.
brother's damn asteroid goddamn skull.
This is no blasphemy. I just don't like that. Please stop.
Said,
Please stop.
No GDs.
Cornhole loaded.
Said,
Okay.
4 gram dab would put me to sleep, sleeping face.
Miranda Stevens.
Said,
Charades.
play charades.
Okay, what was I gonna do? I'm gonna think about
Brian
it.
Bransfield.
I think I need a dab to do. Hi, everybody.
Haven't been in prison for 16 years, once got sober. But probably right people that heavy not out doing lot.
Dang.
Please don't hit me.
It's always good to do the right thing, man. Especially if you don't want your butt cheeks clapped.
Liam Bannon.
Said, it did give me a nice buzz for a bit.
Someone else.
Said, grinning, squinting face.
Brittany Hollingsworth.
Gosh.
Said, underscore Frankie.
Miranda Stevens.
Said, at Brian Bransfield, how was prison?
Brian Bransfield.
What was I going to do? Fuck.
How do I have membership?
This cherry
mirror,
pie
the mirror,
needs to
the
be
mirror.
fucking amnesia is what it should be called.
Here. We got
Oh, the mirror. That's what we're doing. Thank you.
It made sounds
I'm
like
sitting here looking around everywhere like, what was I going to do?
said, probably gifted.
Okay, so
Said,
we have to get a
Mark Cox, he
towel.
rides your mama's back.
I'm Chad.
said, that's kind of like asking a demon house hell loudly.
I'm going to bring this. We're going to try, because you want to go
Said,
like this, and then we're going to put the shirt,
Probably have a meeting.
and you're not supposed to be able to see this.
Underscore GT.
See, you
Yeah.
can't see it.
said,
Okay, so let's go.
Let's do it.
Kitty.
No!
that's a good thing, Teddy.
Brittany Hollingsworth.
My pants.
At Brian Bransfield, you might have to one.
Buddy by the man pants.
Magenta. I know she's probably watching like, I fucking saw you. I think she just wanted to go clothes shopping.
Yeah, that's how I would feel too. I'm like, we're going clothes shopping.
Yeah, right. She's like, you promised clothes shopping.
Yes, he does do fan mail. He has a P.O. box.
Yes.
I don't know it off the top of my head though. So.
It is 7170 North Boston, P.O. Box 250, North Boston, New York 14110. I just remembered.
Congratulations, Brian.
Right? It takes me a year to remember anything. Especially if it's got a weird pronunciation, forget about it.
No, Liam, we're going to do a mirror experiment. He is not going to be using the toilet.
No, you freak.
He's like, are we getting the full experience now?
Okay. I will say though, I gotta think about the angle. So I'm gonna stand here.
That's going to help.
I'm gonna stand here. And you guys gotta be able to see.
Right.
So you see right here, you can see the other side. You see the right here, look. You see in the mirror, right? Now, go sideways. Can you see? You can fucking see it. You can see it. Did you see that shit? You can fucking see it. No fucking way. No fucking way.
What?
Did you miss it?
Yeah, I had
You can
camera
fucking.
broke.
Okay, hold on. I gotta sit for a second. Hold on. I pointed the camera directly at the back, so you shouldn't have been able to see it. You can see the whole can. You want to see?
Yeah. Whenever.
Give me a second. I need my breath.
No.
Wow, it's fucking real. That's not a fucking bullshit. No, it's not an edit. I thought it was an edit. Okay. So hold on, I gotta get it ready. So
Yeah, I feel like it's just a reflection of your perspective, right? It's just like, or like,
so watch. Okay. Oops, sorry. I thought you were up. So you see? Nothing. But look.
oh yeah, I can see it. Yeah.
Look. Now I'm pointing you directly. You see it? You're pointing directly. You're flat against it. You're flat against it. You should not be able to see behind the fucking mirror.
Oh, the phone is flat against the mirror?
Yes, God is my witness.
That's not what it looks like. Oh, that's so confusing. Okay, yeah, that's freaky.
That's fourth dimension.
Oh, that's what all those videos were? I'm like, oh, they're just filming it from an angle.
No.
So it's flush against
I
the
forgot
mirror.
the tripod. I'm tired, man. I'm too tired for this shit.
It doesn't go around.
It's flush against it like this.
It was like I had it like just like this.
The towel.
Oh, you should try it like this.
No, because you can't see the bottom. You'll only be able to see the top. You have to, or maybe if I bring it down. But I need help. I'll have to have Megacia help me with it.
Yeah.
Because I need someone to hold it. Yeah.
You're like, oh,
but there's proof. There's proof we can see the fourth dimension.
I know. I kind of want to try it now on one of my mirrors.
It works. Everybody just saw it worked.
I want to see it too in real life.
Wait a minute. How did it see my scars? Like, hold on. Let's go back and look on the TV. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Rewind it. Yeah, let's just do playback on the TV. Don't keep redoing it.
Okay, I have to say, no, listen. I have to say something. I'm very disappointed in our likes today. I have never seen us have so beautiful
when
many
I
views.
Came on and
There
you
was
were
like
on
43.
Lee Hayward, I was like, I was the 40th like. I was like, where are all of the likes? What is happening?
What
I didn't even say
happened?
hello.
Like,
I was just like, what? Run these likes up, y'all. Double tap the screen. It don't hurt.
no, it's free. You can't be so cheap that you wouldn't even want to give something free away. So
Yeah,
I'll be right back.
I was shocked.
27.
Said _Mary : Frankie.
Oh, Mary.
Liam Bannon.
Said
Kobe.
the observer brings their eyes close to the light rays come off at such a tight angle the object becomes visible on the
My
other side.
dogs are all looking at me like, who are you talking to?
No, you gotta explain it better than that.
Said,
No.
I hate going in afternoon, but my wife is a nurse and worked third shift, so told her I'd wait for her to wake up.
You got this, Brian.
Never wants to miss.
Go get your workout on.
Cornhole blower.
Said, hit the like button, thumbs up.
Moshe.
Said,
It hurts your finger to double tap.
Brian Bransky.
That's pretty bad.
Said,
Get help.
smoke weed. That would have kept me baffled for hours. LOL.
So, did I blow everybody's mind? Let's do some replay. Let's watch some instant replay. YouTube, this is my original from my channel. We follow all the rules and regulations.
Your toes to double tap.
Oh, these bots don't play. They see shit. They pull this shit down.
We got you.
It's against the law. Did you know that?
Yeah, you
If
can't
you broad stream someone else's live,
they're like, it's like copyrighted already.
I forgot what it is. It's a federal something in the Fed that
thought I would have the chance to explain this to someone.
Okay, what?
Moshe.
I'll look it up. I forgot what it was. It's in the.
Plugs face with tears of
Yes,
joy.
teach us, Liam.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, look at Frankie. He's
Yeah,
smiling. Look, he's
he's
got a
dead
smile.
weight
Look.
right now.
Did you guys miss his smile? Did you guys just miss Frank's smile?
Yeah, my dog's name is Frankie, if that's confusing my name on here.
Look, you can still see it. Look, right behind it. Look.
Size 27.
Right behind it. That's behind. You should not be able to see that. Look, I'm putting the fucking camera almost flat like this.
Set.
Like, look, here's the mirror.
I'm on TV.
Like, look, here's the mirror. Everybody, this is the mirror. Here's my cell phone. Look, I'm laying the phone like this. You can clearly see the angle just enough so that you can look straight down with the camera.
Brian Bransfield.
How is that possible to see even my weight, my scars? Look, let's go back and look at my scars. You should not even be able to see my scars. King Live 2025. I might be a stoner, but I think I just broke the matrix. Let's just look back. Look, you can even see my scars. Now look, how can you see my scars? How can you see the sink? None of that. You should not be able to see any of that.
Ricky McGraw.
Come on, guys, you just
I
see
know.
it.
I was just thinking of it on a big scale. I'm like,
Plugs for days.
Like, what could it be?
Set.
or
Rolling
like
on
no, just like having like a big
the floor,
mirror,
laughing.
a bigger
The floor
thing.
laughing. Rolling on the floor, laughing.
You know what I
rolling
mean? Like
floor, laughing,
literally
rolling
bigger
on the
scale.
floor, laughing.
Wait, what?
Like
A bigger scale. I've
a
been told that
bigger, like
all my
no,
life.
like a bigger.
You need a bigger scale. You
No, a
need a
bigger,
bigger
like if
scale.
someone was able to like hold up a bigger like towel or something and then holding up something bigger than like, you know,
Cornhole bloater.
than the Red Bull can, so like a bigger scale of those things and then angle. Like I'm really curious what that would look like.
Do you know
I
what
guess
I
it would
think
be
we
the
should
still
do
the
when
same
Magesha
thing.
gets here? We should block the whole
That would be
mirror,
good.
block the whole mirror,
Love
and only have enough room. Right. So here's the mirror.
Yeah.
Take a towel
Ricky McGraw.
so that the camera angle can only get there and only give it enough.
Right. That's what I was just thinking too.
Yeah. And if we still
You
can
just,
see
like,
behind
angle
the
it in there a little
towel,
bit.
if you can still see everything behind the towel, we literally
Liam Bannon.
can see in a different dimension.
When you bring your eyes close enough to the mirror, the light rays come off at such a tight angle that the object,
Optics. It's
the
optics.
kin, becomes visible
It's
on
an
the other
optic
side
illusion.
of the paper.
Would you please not ruin it for everybody?
Long asterisk.
Everybody's saying it's an optical illusion.
Who is she, boss?
You want your money?
Check Road Mind Games.
She is Frankie Fishnips.
I'll take your
Does
money.
she want your money?
Check mind games.
Cornhole
Who
bloater.
Said.
first? Who and what money?
Johnny Boy.
Who?
Said.
Oh wait, are they saying you?
You like Snickers?
Yeah, I think I'm trying to take your money, baby.
You like Snickers? You like
Yeah, that's right. I'm only on here for Teddy's money.
Yeah, that's exactly why we got her here.
I want you to try this. Take the cloth, put it right way up, and do the same thing.
Right.
Marine
Okay.
Take the cloth right way up. How do you do that?
Don't spam Johnny.
Brian Bransfield.
Said.
He's a sugar
Sometimes
baby.
I think the mirror in my house playing tricks.
Someone, you know what someone did probably now? They probably just took their mirrors and shut them like put them on like this, or they probably
Someone's
just put
like, okay, this is too much for me. You guys have been talking about mirrors for hours.
Said. Bro, please start working out and eating healthier.
We are gonna be working out tonight. We are gonna be working out tonight because we didn't really get to do that today.
Teddy's lost almost 400 pounds. He's already started. He's already in it.
Yeah.
Thank you for your concern.
Do the same thing you did, but put the kin right way up.
Oh, like long ways?
So put the cameras like this,
Wait, I don't want to do that.
because the camera was like this.
Alan Petrowski.
So turn the camera this way.
Mirrors and
No, he
disco
means the can.
Huh?
The Red Bull can. The Red Bull can.
Okay.
Instead
And
of
then
how
what?
you place the Red Bull can.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay. Then what? No, tell me. Help me. I want to.
I know the gestures are just funny. That's why I'm laughing.
Oh.
Said. Yes. Said. The kin, not camera.
I didn't even think about it.
But yeah, like holding the can like upright, like you would Like it would be sitting on a table instead
Like this. Like this.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay, I got you.
Liam Bennett.
See, so
Said. Like if you have a full one and set it down.
Like, will you still be able to see it? Just be like, because it'll be.
I know, but help me real quick. So like,
well, it'll be closer to the it'll be less protruding. So it's like if it's close to the mirror, can you still see it? Maybe that's what he means. See if it still works that way. You know what I mean? Because if you can't see it, then it really is just like perspective, as if like, you know, my dog can make eye contact through the TV reflection right now. In a way, I can't see his eyes, but we can make eye contact through the TV reflection. So is it like that, or if you hold the cam that way and you can still see it, and there's still like this big border and you can still see it, it's like, okay, then that's fucking weird. You know what I mean?
So what if I take the rag, the yellow rag, and go to the corner of the mirror, right? And I hold, because I got to take my fingers and like, I got to be able to hold. This is going to look weird.
That's why you need like two hands, or you need
We
to
gotta
like.
wait. Yeah, let's do this the proper way. Let's do this the proper way, because I don't want.
Otherwise, we're gonna start taping up shit.
I was just thinking, like, where's my tape? Where's my tape? I was just thinking, like where's that tape at?
He's gonna come over and be like, "What did you do?"
Yeah, that's so true. Legacia's gonna be like, "What do you doing here, Mom?" No, that's a Jamaican West.
Said, yo, DJ Khaled, can I get a shout?
Let's do a dab. Let's do a dab.
My boss.
Let's do a dab, everybody. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Are y'all dating more? Also, girl, you're so pretty.
Thank you for calling her pretty. And no, she's not available. She has a husband.
Yes, I do.
Cornhole bloater.
Said, they're not dating, rolling on the floor laughing.
That's my husband. That's me and my husband.
Someone else.
Said,
aww.
Greetings, face.
Okay, who's smoking with us in the chat? Are we doing like
Yeah, are we doing any international smoke sessions?
Not big
you
back.
want to join us?
_Queen.
Said,
Hey, how are ya?
so cutty.
How are ya?
Baseball journey.
Huh?
Said,
You guys want treats? Is that what we're going? Is you guys begging me for treats?
Said,
you guys remember we just got treats yesterday, huh?
They're like, we know what came. We know what you have in the kitchen.
Dude, they are like, look, they are giving me the most adorable eyeballs. Hold on.
Keep inventory.
No, I got it in this new thing I got here.
I'm back in America, so I can't.
Kobe, you want that? Kobe just looked away, but look, he's like,
hi, buddy.
Look, he got the little tears in his eyes. Kobe, CJ.
Kobe.
Look, he got the little tears like Dad. Look at her. Look.
Oh, she kills me. I cannot deal with that. Oh my god.
He's so adorable.
AUS.
Okay.
Okay,
Said,
Michael.
But I also have a client in 25 minutes.
Okay, well, close to being done. We're not quite there, but we're
I'm
close.
pretty sure ZMA headquarters is a child mods, just based on how they're talking. 18 plus channel, no kids.
No kids.
Said, so that might be a bad idea.
Oh, you have your own company at 12. That is very impressive, but you have to leave.
Someone else.
If he's calling you big back. That's one way to conduct your business.
CMA headquarters.
Said, why is it so fat?
Come on, Mama.
Said,
Go get it.
Miranda Stevens.
Yep. He's working on it. Teddy is almost lost 400 pounds.
Yeah.
He is moving and growing every single day.
Oh, look at that. Did you see that coming just popped in out of nowhere?
Like your chest, like I've really seen it the most in your chest. Like the way Your
That
chest
shit
looks
hurt.
so
I'm not gonna
small. Like,
bullshit you. Push-ups hurt, man.
what kind of push-ups have you been doing?
The ones on my foot of the bed, I can only get like 20 in a
Nice.
day.
That's good. Because your
Yeah, but
bed's
they're not
your
real.
bed's like
Yo,
low to the
Lee, I
ground.
saw Lee Hayward's face. Like he was like, yeah. He said, go to a
No
counter.
way. There's no way.
I saw
Well,
his
maybe he
face.
just
when I
wants
was-
you to have better form. He just wants you to make sure you're
Yeah, I
not
think
hurting
it was
yourself.
better for me. I think even he was like, yeah, it's kind of maybe he needs to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Because
He
he's
just
the
wants
one
you
that
to
came
have
up
better
with
form.
the.
We don't need you to injure yourself.
No.
Yeah, let's heat up that dab, Teddy.
Yeah, I'm going. Move, mama, move, honey.
Yes, Miranda. He just doesn't want you injured. I think the counter would be great.
Hey, what's shaking, big dog?
What's shaking, bacon,
Oh.
baby?
Said. Triple chin head S.
Miranda Stevens.
Okay,
Said.
we got. This is our lunch. We got some beef jerky that we're going to share with the dogs,
Said.
and some Quest chips.
Yeah.
But I'm not hungry. I'm not hungry right now. That's just let you know.
Y'all spoke over my comment.
Now,
Miranda Stevens.
can we do a proper dab with the thing, or you want to do a dab like the banger banger?
Whatever you want to do. What's easier
Minute.
for you? Or were you? Yeah.
Said.
I'm like, that's what you want to do.
Well, it kind of.
Sigma Boy.
I'm not gonna lie. That
Homie is a walking hydraulic press.
Miranda Stevens.
there's something different about this little guy.
He just
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
because
yeah.
it's.
I feel like every tool is different, and you're gonna get a different high out of.
But I was gonna say I don't want to use this one. I'm gonna use the heavy hitter.
said.
Oh, okay.
Needs
Yeah.
diet too.
Bro, I am Dianish.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, everybody, welcome to Teddy's Bullshit Talking Teddy Bear channel. He has lost almost 400 pounds. You can watch it all on his channel. For those that are new, feel free. Go ahead, look back. Great times, good memories. He had surgery back in March. He's losing weight every day, every week. He has a great team of doctors and trainers. He doesn't need your unsolicited advice. We're just here to have a good time and spread joy. Thank you.
Thank you.
$8 channel.
Hey, that's so true. You're a minor. We love you. We appreciate you. We hope you stay in school. Get the hell off my channel. Have you ever said something like to your spouse? Maybe maybe that's a bin or something, or maybe the bin that was so like out of the world, out of character. They had like even both of you said, "Wait, what?"
Or almost stops you in your track, and you're just like, "Wait, what?" Yeah, it like stops you in your track, and you're just like, "What?" Like,
Wait, what did I? Yeah, right. Like you've done that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm glad that I am normal.
Yeah, we're all human. He's not begging. Cunning stunt sounds like more of like a cunning cunt than a stunt. Maybe you should leave this channel if you don't like us. Sometimes I speak my husband like an idiot. I bet, Miranda. Oh my gosh.
Who's the quickest of them all?
Liam, that's crazy. We
Brittany?
need Liam in on the Discord to send us photos of some of the pieces he's talking about.
Who's the fastest? You said is Brittany.
What about Brittany?
You said Brittany is the fastest.
Fastest with what?
Like to put someone in a timeout.
Oh, yeah, probably. I mean, you can catch me on a bad day and I'm just waiting like a fly trap, waiting.
Bro keeps the moon in orbit.
All right, let's do it, everybody. One,
Yeah, not Miranda.
Said.
two.
Hello, Roxy.
All right, guys.
Three.
Cheers. Thanks for
Cheers,
hanging
cheers,
out.
cheers, cheers.
It's my
Cheers.
favorite.
It's a big globber.
Roxy.
It is.
What's up, Roger?
Miranda Stevens.
Said. Frankie needs one of those sashes that says Moderator. Maybe in a blue
Yes.
velvet with white font.
I want like a little notebook, like a hall monitor. Give everyone, I'm gonna hand out pink slips.
You betray secret. Said, need your advice.
Ooh, yeah, not.
Tears
Teddy's down for the count.
said,
Cozy.
Oh, wow.
damn like you.
It's hard. I can't imagine traveling with a 7-foot bong. That's crazy.
Sometimes
We will drop the Discord link.
Liam Bennett.
but my biggest is my 7. I need my step stool for that one. Bitch to clean.
Dang it.
Said,
Cornhole bloater.
Oh, wow.
said, 18 plus channel, don't be a fart.
Cozy.
Wow.
Hectic. Yet I couldn't imagine
Teddy is a good person. Teddy's a very, very good, positive, wonderful person.
said, not me.
Damn, that was a good one.
Liam Bennett.
Said,
Wow.
send the link.
We got about 10 minutes,
That's
y'all.
nice cap cut. Thank you. He and I are
We got
just
about
friends.
10 minutes.
I love this Chanel.
Oh,
Saw Eve's footy is.
thank you so much.
I found Teddy's channel back in January, and I just haven't left.
Wait, you have been here since January, haven't you?
Yeah, end of January.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Rahiba Brar.
Said, meal of meal.
I wish
Cornhole bloater.
I wish there was some of our older people would come back.
Said, cheese whiz Khalifa.
Especially the ones that I just saw with the dwarfs, the two dwarf mid strippers.
I can't wait for the disgusting
That was such a good live stream.
Liam Bennett.
I had to decline a call again.
I keep myself butter at my place in Albertville. That's where I bought it, and it's hard to travel with it.
We had a good time.
Rahiba Brar.
We had a good time.
Said, Pikachu.
But you know what I was hoping for?
Said,
For YouTube to be nicer.
on the floor laughing.
That's what made that's
CapCut_.
literally what made me wait so long to get monetized.
Have such a great relationship.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Brother and sister or friends.
Oh.
T-Money Jeffers.
It
I
looks
noticed
to be
that
not a
though,
vape.
like,
You're a
oh.
I know it looks like it, but it is not.
Stunt.
Said, you're so grim.
Apple Mendes at 890.
Oh.
Said, OMG God, he opened.
Dude, I'm not even kidding you. That shit, that cherry pie with the mix of that apple stuff is like,
Said,
it has like a delay.
HIYB.
Liam Bennett.
Oh.
Said, you need some good lungs to hit though.
Uh-oh, what happened?
And you need 2 people. 1 to smoke, 1 to light and pull the bowl/rig.
Holy Bull.
Said, your guy.
Chicken 12.
Oh, wow.
Please put the vape away for your safety.
Cornhole bloater.
Hey, what's up? You're at lunch? Welcome.
Teddy is a great man.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Jason Stroud.
So our new average is about
How are you doing
200.
today, Teddy?
It's 190, 198 to 200, 196 to 206 or whatever. So we're just going to keep focusing on, we're going to stay in our lane, YouTube, I promise. I will no longer navigate outside of my lane, YouTube. Thank you for allowing me to have my regular people back.
U4EEAHH.
Thank you.
Hey.
And thank you, Frankie, for joining us. Don't forget to double tap, everybody.
Bro.
What's up, Plug?
Roxy.
What's up, Roxy?
Said, my boyfriend
What's up, U4EEA?
tonight.
Plugs for days.
Thank you, Matthew.
I'm so excited it's Friday.
Dabs are still hella good. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Brittany, are you okay in 890? Yes, I am. Trying to fix my mower, y'all. Brittany, are you live?
I just want to see
Hey!
Hi. Sorry.
Is it okay?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay.
Brittany Hollingsworth.
Oh.
Ooh, vodka tonight, Roxy. Yeah, what's your plan for the rest of the day, Teddy?
I am going to set up in about 10 minutes. I'm gonna end this one,
Brittany Hollingsworth.
and then I gotta call a few people that missed phone calls from,
Nice.
and then I'm going to set up my live stream tonight, and I think that's.
Miranda
I think
Stevens.
that's it. What are you gonna do?
Said.
Today's day off for me, so I'm gonna go call back my people too and wait for your next live and just hang out and probably play video games and take care of my plants and stuff.
Liam Bannon.
Said.
Okay.
I'm too poor for that.
I'm not gonna
I
lie though,
spent
that
all
last
my
little
money
dab
for
I did
supplies.
off the big hitter, holy buckets, way different. Way different when you have that little carb thing, a proper carb cap.
Oh yeah.
Way different. There's two different highs here.
How are you feeling?
Feeling like
Roxy.
it's nap time.
Yeah. Nap? You
Yesterday,
worked out this morning. You've been live all day. You've been working.
I didn't work out this morning. Poppycock. I ain't calling that a workout.
Well,
I'm gonna be doing that on our night show.
there you go.
Yeah. Oh no, I am. I'm not, because I took yesterday off thinking that I was gonna work out today. So there's no way I'm not gonna work out.
Gee, that freaking gym equipment. Stupid.
I'm actually a police officer.
Sorry to bring it up again, but
No, I
you know what
think
you
about
get to
it
do
every
today
20
though
seconds.
is you get to use your weights and try some new stuff, and maybe you try the push-ups against the counter today.
I'm gonna do the yoga by the TV, and then I'm gonna go do push-ups.
Yeah.
Do some more body squats, and then I thought do the free weights, and then yeah. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
Stretch it out 2 hours on the exercise, and then like maybe chill. I think I'm gonna try my best to try to do like 3 lives in June, like 3 a day.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna try it for
Yes, they are twins.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Like sometimes it takes a while to get in there.
Yeah.
But
Liam's AG.
Rafiki.
I don't know.
Said.
I don't know.
She
I need to
probably
work
got a
on some
fatty.
stuff. Really, I should start. I need to work on some stuff.
Said.
Honestly, I need to work
What
on some stuff.
equipment do we have?
I thought about writing a book, starting a new book.
What kind of book?
No, I can't say that. I can't say that. It's
yeah,
a joke.
about
It's a joke.
Not on live.
No. It was a joke, but I might get in trouble with YouTube.
Oh.
It's an adult joke.
That's funny.
Yeah, but I was just like, oh wait a minute, hold on. This is not Discord.
Miranda Stevens.
Oh.
Sell a book on Amazon KDP.
Wow.
Alamanda's at 890.
KDP.
Said. You're so pretty.
Liam Bannon.
We got 8 minutes. If you want to hang out, you can. If you want to go, you can. But it's just we got about 8 minutes.
No, let's
okay.
wrap up.
Yeah, I got like 8 minutes. I'm sorry, everybody, but that last bong rip. No bullshit. Maybe if I eat something a little.
How are your plants doing? I know
they're dry. They're curing, and I'm not gonna. I have to amend my soils, but I'm waiting for the back guano and a few other things to come in, and then I'm gonna plant some more. But I have nothing growing right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have absolutely nothing growing, and I should start because pollen is just about over.
Which one of you has the most weight?
That's the fucked up, man. There's some dickheads out here, bro. There are some straight dickheads out
I've lost the most weight by taking losing some stupid people in my life. How about that? That's where I dropped some dead weight. Oh yeah, Liam needs the Discord, Teddy. You want to drop the Discord in the chat?
Huh?
You want to drop the Discord in the chat so Liam can join?
I'm gonna go take a shower. That's what my ass is gonna do.
That'll feel good.
I'm gonna go take a shower.
Liam Bannon.
Said. Oh shit, so do I.
Someone else.
Said. I would say professional trolls, but they're just not that good at it.
That's true.
I wouldn't hire them.
I wouldn't either.
Said. The food ain't going anywhere. Big smoke, wilted flour.
There's the Discord.
Said.
There is
Oh yeah,
the
it is crazy how
Discord.
the link works when you're on live.
Exploding head.
Double tap it. We got 6 minutes. 6 minutes.
25.
Yeah, you'll probably have to screenshot that because links don't work in this format of YouTube.
It's true. What's up, Raj?
.gg/
Oh yeah, 10 sit-ups. That was earlier. I pinned it.
Liam Bennett.
I'm not gonna lie though. Those like last 4 sit-ups laying flat hurt my hernia.
Oh shit.
But I was like, I'm not gonna show it. I'm not like. I stopped for a second. I'm like, oh, I'm like, oh. I had my little bitch sound. Oh. I'm like, wait a minute. Don't know.
No, you have to say something. Oh my god, I didn't even think of that. Oh my gosh.
That's why I said, oh.
Squid face.
Yeah, those poor hernias. Ouchie.
I will say this though, me gradually doing it like this, and now that I'm incorporating some of them in, I think it has made it transitioning for my body to get used to it a lot easier.
Yeah.
You should both make fat
I think it was
porn.
really great that you were able to get those high reps in and everything, and then now you get to like your body like it wasn't like a shock to like just go from laying down and doing sit-ups.
Yeah.
It's like I think you did the right thing.
By the end of the next month, I want to be able to not ever have to just leave it flat.
Said.
Yeah, that's a good goal.
Yeah. By the end of next month, that's my goal is and
I
then
think that's
start
so
and then
realistic. I mean, you cranked out over 600.
800.
Oh, was that the new record?
That was a new record, 800.
Oh my god.
And by the way, I got a lot of good views on that channel, on that
episode.
yeah, even though I'm talking about after. That's after.
Oh, really? You clipped it?
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, how? That's pretty good. You motherfuckers want to see me bust? I don't know what it is, but people like to watch me exercise. Like, yeah, rather than bust a hernia. People like to watch Teddy exercise. It's weird.
Yeah. Well, you're a big motivation. I mean,
it's weird though. Like because we can sit here and have a base about my 150, 200 right now.
Yeah.
Because you can kind of tell as what time it is in the day when people go back to work and stuff. Like you can literally kind of like view it that way. But like say if I go in there and just start hammering it out, right? Or I go in there and start doing it, you can watch. Like we'll get from 159 to 300.
Liam Bennett.
Like that's what I mean. Like people like to actually watch the workout part.
Actually watch the workout, not just
Jimmy Level winner.
Yeah, right. So they can give 2 flying fucks what I gotta say. They just want to see me work, or cough, or get drunk.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the 3 things that are paying the bills: working out, smoking pot, and drinking tequila.
I mean, that sounds like a good job to me.
Hey.
Blessings.
Make it look so easy.
No, it is hard work. It is a lot of hard work.
3.
But it's like I always think about it this way. I always think about like when I'm complaining about work, like whatever, it's okay. Like you can complain about work. Work is fucking hard. Work is work. But I always think about like, am I in the right job? Because I want my complaints to be like stuff that I'm proud of in a way. It's like, oh yeah, like my client, is complaining about X, Y, and Z. It's like, what a blessing. My client is complaining about this. Like, you know what I mean? That's so much better than like, a previous job I had where, it was shit. You know what I mean? So I always kind of judge if I'm liking my job based on like, if I like what I'm complaining about it.
I had one of them dickhead bosses that I just like, I would sit there in the truck and be like, before I'd go in, I'd be like,
Roxy.
it'd be like 5 o'clock in the morning. I've been taking deep breaths. Like, because I knew I was going to go deal with an idiot all day. I hate those bosses.
Liam Bennett.
Said.
Yeah.
Take back to
Just
back
puts you in fight or flight.
Yeah.
I think that's why I like The Office so much.
Said.
The show?
I think that's why I like The Office so much, because I can relate to having an idiot ass boss that completely doesn't need to be there. Like,
who's your favorite character on The Office?
My absolute favorite is Dwight. I love Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight is true.
I love Dwight Schrute and Schrute Farms and his bed and breakfast.
What a such a unique character that is just like cannot be replicated. Rainn Wilson did such a good job with Dwight.
Yeah, he did a really good job. He played. You can see him like playing like from. Everybody doesn't really like the first 2 seasons really in The Office, but that's like their base characters where they rounded their roots.
Yeah, exactly.
A lot of people don't. They say it really gets good on the third
that goes
season.
for most shows. It's like the first season or 2. It's character development. It's them getting their.
But when I was a kid, if you didn't get it right in the first couple like episodes,
Yeah,
in the
you
first
only had
season,
a couple. You had a pilot.
it was out. They had replaced the whole show by like the third before the weekend. Like the ratings, all they cared about back in the day was ratings on that show. Now it's about building characters and building the show up.
Got the name backwards.
Get it, man. You get some good smoke with that pen.
Cornhole blower.
Oh, that was my bong.
Oh, that was your bong. I'm like, you got some really good.
Let's try it.
Yeah, well, here, let me light my Debbie do up. I'll do another one. Shit, we're about to end this thing. Yeah. I got a couple hours before I go live.
That's right.
I'll do witches. Who's all gonna do a Debbie do with us? Hi, Roger. Hi, everybody.
Yeah, we're doing a goodbye.
Hi, Bruce. Hi, Jennings. Hi, Miranda. Hi, cute kitty.
Change the first letters around.
Someone else.
I'm a local celebrity. I can't get over that shit. I should do some appearances on like news channels.
What?
I'm thinking about calling my local news channels.
Yeah.
And trying to see if I could get them to do something.
I think it's always worth asking. I am so used to doing that type of stuff. Ben and I are like cold callers. You know what I mean? We're always trying to expand our network and help people out.
Hi, Brittany. Yeah.
Cheers.
How you been doing, girl? What? Yeah, you start talking to her like your friend.
Yeah. Oh,
1, 2, 3. Let's take a dabby do.
Dabba doo.
Richard Woodward.
You forgot to sign those papers on that house you wanted to go look at. What? Oh, you haven't looked at a house yet? Well, let me book you some times.
Shut up.
Cheers. Oh, wow. Oh, that was pretty good.
I'm only taking.
Hi, Rocky. How's him? Oh.
Yeah, I get it. Just of one.
Roxy.
Every time he come back, he bring Everclear 90% alcohol. Surprised face. I prefer my bottle.
All right, let's see what time it is.
Said. I have
okay.
Everclear beside me. Actually.
You can go ahead and go if you want.
Okay, bye everybody. I hope everyone has a beautiful, blessed day.
I'm gonna stay on for like a couple minutes just to say goodbyes.
Said.
But thank you so much, Frankie. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Hi everybody, I'm Teddy, your bullshit talking teddy bear.
Said.
And
still heating up.
And I just want to say thank you for joining us. Thank you for kicking it with us. Thank you for hanging with us. Man, crazy, right?
Sigma boy.
Said.
Crazy.
Big chungus.
Michael Australia.
Uh-oh.
Said. Cheers, clinking beer mugs all.
Roxy.
Yeah, so I was just saying bye.
Liam is RSSY to get fun.
And thank you for hanging out with Teddy. Don't forget, I'll see you guys tonight. I'll see you guys tonight on our Tonight Show.
Roxy.
Said.
I just want to let you guys know it'll be probably around 5 o'clock tonight. 5 p.m., 5:30 Eastern Standard Time, right here on King Live 2025. Let's just chill.
She's pretty.
That's Frankie Fishnips.
Australia.
And I want to say thank you, Frankie. Thank you to all the moderators. Thank you to all of our members. Thank you, viewers. Thank you.
Call this an average afternoon on Fridays and Saturdays.
Yeah, it's Friday night, baby. We're going to be doing some. We're going to be having a good show tonight. Thank you, Ruth. Thank you, someone else. Thank you, Fish Eye. Thank you, Liam. Thank you, Cornhole Blow. Thank you, Roxy. Oh my God! Hold on. We are so close to 51,000. We're at 50,931 subscribers. Hi, someone else.
Liam Bennett.
Hi.
Said, I've lost 2 rooms.
Hi, double tap.
I need these days to recover.
Trucker and car spotter.
Said, is that your mom?
Milo Brazil.
Said, YOOL.
Michael Ogfryer, Australia.
Said, Amen, Teddy.
Bye, Rod. Bye, Rod.
FR.
Fish Eyes 27.
Said, face red heart shape, face red heart shape, face red heart shape.
Someone else.
Said, see ya later, Teddy. Hit that like button, everybody. Thanks for stopping in.
Cornhole Blower.
Said, do a sleep stream.
Kiss Mark, Ruthless Ruth, Kiss Mark.
Said, hi, someone.
Yeah, I'm getting some tequila.
Liam Bennett.
I'm getting this. I'm ordering tequila.
I'm here all day.
I'll be doing tequila shots tonight.
Said, Blue Heart.
I'll be doing some tequila shots tonight, baby.
Yet I gotta go.
We're getting a bottle of Patron tonight.
Sad face.
Double tap. We're so close. Double tap.
Tonight.
Everybody, double tap. We're so close. Double tap. Double tap.
Liam Bennett.
We're so close. Double tap. Double
No
tap.
condition to drive.
Yeah, I plan on doing half price shots. $2 shots tonight. I thought it'd be kind of fun to just do $2 shots.
Hear that, y'all?
Roxy.
Said. Life's asterisk.
Milo Brazil.
Said. You.
Someone else.
Well.
Said. Later, Liam.
Magnifica.
Said. WS.
Cornhole Blower.
Said. Cornhole blow ear.
Hi, Ann.
Floor laughing.
Hi, Lee. Hi, Roxy. Hi, Michael. Bye, everybody.
I don't want to have to pull anyone more.
Bye, bye, Miss American. Bye. Put your Chevy to the lady, but the Martina, bye, honey.
Today.
Fish Eyes 27.
Bye, 890.
WS.
Milo
Bye,
Brazil.
bye, mega bye.
Said.
Cornholio, Glorio.
100K.
Double tap, double tap, double tap.
Said.
Bye, Anna. Love you, hon.
Asterisk.
Dream big. Bye. Michael OG, my friend from overseas. We'll see you on the next show. One more double tap. Come on, get me there. We're almost there. One more double tap.
Later, Roger.
Roxy.
Goodbye, my friend.
Teddy at 5 p.m.
Yep.
You have to bring back some tequila shots.
We get yep. We got tequila coming.
Kiss Mark, Ruthless.
I love you guys. I love you guys. Bye, Ruth. I love you, honey. Love you, Ann. I love you guys.
I'm a cat and I get started.
We will see you tonight.
Hey, can you introduce yourself? This is my first time.
Bye, I'm Teddy, your bullshit talking teddy bear. This is King Live 2025. See ya.
Is it just me or is the keyboard
Bye.
shaking?
Now 8, 7, 6, 5,
Holy
4,
teddy bear
3, 2. Jesus loves you.